And me check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? Yeah, waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
You big star. Yeah, man. Respect my boss.
I try and call you, cause trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Lady Lee, the queen of the South, and I'm inviting you all to trailblaze with me on the best of the best radio station, the Best 100 FM, Mondays through Thursdays, 2 to 5 p.m. You can't afford to miss it on your airwaves. Yes, Trailblaze with Lady Lee right here, Mondays to Thursdays, 2 to 5 p.m. on the best of the Best 100 FM. Mwah.
Looking to clean your vehicle super clean? 123 Clean Car Wash, located at 2 1/4 Osborne Road, Kingston 10. Entrance on Grove Road, below Tropical Battery. They wash and vacuum, undercarriage wash, engine wash, polish and compound, shampoo and detailing. Call them at 876-631-3400. 123 Clean Car Wash, the best in the business for a cleaner wash.
Believe me, it's so easy.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
Yes, indeed. This means war. Midnight warfare every Wednesday night from 10 till 5 a.m. Join us, me, the Prophet Mark Stewart, and of course the boss shot, Apostle Marshall, for midnight warfare. Come for the songs, come for the word, come for the prayer. Of course, the prayer line will be open. We'll be praying for you in the midnight hour. Don't drop asleep. It is no sleep night right here on Best 100 FM from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Join us. Will you? It's gonna be powerful each and every Wednesday night. Looking forward to have you joining us for midnight warfare prayer. God bless you. God bless you. See you then.
Do you need reliable health care? We have it. Yes, we do. Great George Street Pharmacy. Shop number 897 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar, Westmoreland. Opening hours, Mondays to Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 876-603-7372 or WhatsApp us at 876-205-0499. Yes, we have reliable health care for you at Great George Street Pharmacy, Savannah, Lamar.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
The views, opinions, or statements which are expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of Best 100 FM.
Up the PC, here to pick up the PC, here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. 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 Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let the place be good, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let the place get clean, my sister. Let the place get good, my brother. Let the place get clean, my sister. Come along, come along, come along, come
Good morning. Welcome to the program for today. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of October. And you might remember that the 11th of October is the day, I think it's the day when Paul Bongo go downtown in a Morant Bay. Go downtown in Morant Bay, go to courthouse. But before that, Paul Bongo did lead them people to present the case for the government, the Babylon government of Jamaica from that time, in 1865. Present the case that the newly freed Africans, just 30 years of freedom they might enjoy, but them not getting a land. To present the case that the government in Jamaica must hand over the land to the African people. And Paul Bongo have plenty land for himself. Paul Bongo had plenty land for himself as a big landowner in St. Thomas. in St. Thomas, as a black man who, I think him born just before the enslavement finished, Paul Bongo. So today is the anniversary of the day where after him went to Spanish Town 2 times from St. Thomas, march 50 miles of them people, and them refused to see him. Him decided to go to the courthouse in St. Thomas and put a start to things. And today Also, as you heard Miguel Lan say yesterday, the Marcus Garvey's People's Political Party holding them Vigilant March too. Tomorrow at be from Stonycut, where Paul Bogle live and at him congregation and him church. They're going to do that there today. All right. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Find that Nathaniel Fox me. All right, I want to call out to some of my brethren, including brethren the Africa, the man. We know the music, they're good. Them name again. Ask if him know a piece of music by Nathaniel Fox. A 12 tribe brethren where him record the music sometime in the 2000. Yeah. Or anybody else I know the music I talk about. We always play it for my program. It's a speech in my chant to our music, you know. Like say we are no older or no younger than something like that. Nathaniel Fox, lovely piece of music. So today is Paul Bogle Day, 11th of October. And later on, after him leading people to take some other physical demonstration action, them declare martial law and round him up and execute him same place at the courthouse in Morant Bay. That is over 150 years ago. And somebody did ask yesterday or the day before for me to give a little more information about Mortimer Planner. Mortimer Planner, another one of the great people who rise up in Jamaica for organizing people. Mortimer Planner, born 1931, died 2006. Very highly brilliant mind of a Rastafari, Mortimer Planner. And one of the most charismatic of the Rastafari leader who rise up since 1930. So a little more we will, or a little sooner or a little later we will get a chance to go to the history of Mortimer Planner. Some of it, that is I can remember easily from memory. Good. Well, let's go to the telephone right away. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Morning and welcome to the program. Hello? I hear some kind of scratching in the earphone. I don't know. I think the call is connected. Good morning and welcome to the program. Go ahead, please. Not hearing. I have to cope with these difficulties. Yes, this is a thing, in the building process. In the building process for our people.
Yeah, me never.
All right. Good morning. Welcome. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Welcome, Mr. Small.
Yes, what go on, Carter?
Boy, me there, I look to go into the school, you know, and then I wait for the transportation here. But
you mean your course that you resume?
Yes, Mr. Small.
What go on?
4 hours a week, me have to go in the classroom, you know.
Great.
Yeah, I tell you, Mr. Small, I'm studying about managing people.
What people? Managing
people.
That is personnel management.
Yes, Mr. Small, and personal development.
That's a form of teaching.
Yeah, because what I'm now, Mr. Small, to your listeners and your valuable YouTubers, Mr. Small. I see you gone well over 3,000 subscribers on one of your platforms.
Joe?
Yes, and I tell you, greater days are ahead, Mr. Jerry Small, my guru.
Great, all right, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Small, the tutorial the other day was, the professor was telling us that if you don't have land, money, ammunition, or a good education, and he's not only talking about academic education, he's talking about being street smart. You'll become a slave back into the system.
Yeah, you live in hand to mouth, hand to brain.
Yeah, him say you become a hamster on a wheel.
A hamster? A hamster is a little a little animal like a rat.
Yeah, you see him on this wheel.
It's a treadmill, you know, him just a tread and it a spin and him not go nowhere.
Thank you, sir, Jerry. Jerry, you could have been, Jerry. So you could teach at the university though.
Well, I did for a little while.
Yeah, may I tell you, everything that we talk on this show, is it coming back in the classroom?
Good is life, is life.
Yeah, and a lot of people up there now, they say, hear my voice on the radio.
Yeah, but them recognize a voice like your one.
Yeah, they're pleased to meet me. All on the bus, they're pleased to meet me.
That's good.
Yeah, but I want to ask you this, Mr. Small. Quite a few of the people them say I must be careful. What you think they are telling me to be careful?
Same reason why your mother tell you, say, many people recognize you and I'm glad to meet you, and some others will not be glad for what you're doing, and some others willing for act on behalf of those who you might be upsetting that, so yeah, we keep it. You have to be aware of these things.
So not everybody wants to hear the truth.
Then I know you know that. You never know.
I mean, I tell you, the more you live is the more you learn. But listen to this, Jerry, coming out of Russia. Yesterday, Vladimir Putin bombed 10 Ukrainian cities.
You say 13.
Well, as you know, it's a developing story. And the range of missile that him fire, it's shaking up the whole of Europe because they never know that these guns with these weapons licks are hard. And it came in retaliation of the Ukrainian bombing up a bridge in Russia that linked Russia to Crimea. Bomb up the bridge, and then Russia retaliate. And now Biden is talking about nuclear Armageddon.
Yeah.
And they're preparing bunkers all over Europe, in Canada, preparing bunkers, buying up a pill named potassium pill that they say good for the thyroid in care of nuclear dust blowing in the air, clean up the thyroid.
Yeah.
So we in Jamaica now, we are up against it, Mr. Small.
The whole world always face the consequence of the big bully when they fight amongst one another.
I hear what Putin tell the West. He tell the world that the West is on a mission to split up Russia just like how they split up the USSR, and they want to turn majority of the Russian people into soulless slaves, just like what they did black people.
Yeah.
Putin tell them that.
Yeah.
And he's not for it, Jerry.
He's not what?
He's not for anybody to go back into slavery.
Then somebody would be for, if you are the head of our government of a country, how you would have alright with them going back in. Even the word Slav, Yugoslavia and all them name there.
Yes, Jerry.
The part of the word the name Slav refer to slavery and working free for landowner,
Okay.
Slavic,
for that information.
The Slavic people, them,
Yeah, so you see what is going on in Jamaica. When you see the BOJ governor raising these interest rates and putting more money on the debt without any bill being bridged or any road being clean, Andrew Holness going around taking away the NHT money, changing law, moving the goalposts, and moving people off a land is a slave move them there, Jerry.
Yeah, tell me, yeah, man. Everybody in Jamaica getting to know more and more.
But listen to the Chinese telling them now that they are going to sell all the U.S. treasury. Him don't want nothing to do with U.S. dollar again. And his currency, the one, going to be the most dominant currency in the world by 2050. And that get the West angry.
Yeah, because them know so it can be done.
Jeremy, I'll leave you with this.
Hurry up.
In Jamaica here, Jerry, see we in Jamaica here.
Yeah.
A lot of us, we will have to be willing to shed our blood in order to protect our children.
Whether she willing or not, but the one who willing stand a better chance.
Yes, and it will have to start. The change will have to make from in your household, where we discuss these things closer and make people be aware. Because listen to this, Jerry, as we speak. The stock market in New York is getting a battered blow, especially the technology stocks. And a lot of our companies in Jamaica here, when they break up their big profit, they invest it on the stock market in New York. And they're losing millions of dollars in the stock market all over America and Europe. And that's why they're taking away the land out here again.
Yeah, the richest of the rich in danger of crashing because the second richest of the rich, China, and other places ready for take over.
Ready for take over, and the West now ready for the propaganda, and they more use countries like Jamaica to slave back black people and take back the land to protect their children. So what we black people doing about it? That's the question I leave in here with Jerry.
All right, thanks a lot, yes, sir.
Yeah, me going to school.
Good, great. Next one, good morning and welcome. Morning, welcome to the program. Having a little difficulty there. Good morning, welcome to the program. Yes, we have a cope with these difficulties. One of the many things that you're going to encounter when you're determined to communicate and maintain. Difficulties in each different age and generation. It's kind of difficult to every organizer and every set of people, every team meet up on these difficulties, every team. That's why you still remember what Paul Bogle do, because remember him never fully succeed, but him do some great things. Good morning and welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome.
How are you doing?
Fine.
First time on your program.
Great.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lady, a mature lady.
Yeah, the other day I talk about you, You know?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you used to call the program at one time.
The years now don't call this program.
Yeah, I know it's years I don't call. I know it's years I don't call. You still call Ralston Mackenzie? Mackenzie name? Ralston, what name? The evening program is Sunday Contact. You used to call Sunday Contact, say you're looking at mature lady.
I don't do that again. I don't call those programs again. Just try this program.
Yeah, try this program. So what she must have? What, like how she mature, what else she must have?
Honest, caring, loving lady.
Yeah, honest, caring, and loving. That not something what she have in her handbag though. That has qualities in her character, but what you want her to have in her handbag. What's in your wallet? What she must have in her wallet?
I'm looking at a nice lady from overseas or in Jamaica.
So you look like any lady with them house built on squatters land that might get demolished?
No.
Which type you look?
The decent type of lady.
The one we have house on proper title?
Yeah.
Alright, and you going to move in?
Well, it all depends,
Which part of Jamaica are you there?
Which part of Jamaica I am?
Yes, which part of Jamaica are you?
Oh, I'm in the country.
No, you're not. Tell me which part of Jamaica is. You try to think for make up a place. Where part of Jamaica you are?
No, I'm in Runaway Bay.
Runaway Bay, okay. And what kind of work you do?
I'm a skills person. I'm a technician.
You're a skilled person, a technician. You decide which part of technician you is yet? I'll give you 5 more seconds to decide which one.
Oh, what do you mean?
I say I'll give you 5 seconds to decide which kind of technician that you name the skill we have.
I can fix things, that's what I do.
Oh, you can fix things. You can fix lady. Alright, thank you very much for your call. Okay, bye. Have no more call? The numbers are 6191508, 6191508 and 279-8473, 279-8473. Now, it suits people, especially when people decide to free themselves. Get together and free themselves. It suits them to face certain facts. So say for a certain fact, because there's people before us in our same nation, in our same community and family that tried to do these things, and some of them do make some great strides, male and female. Like Nanny and others, Marcus Garvey and so on. But Marcus Garvey still did make some mistake. If he never make some mistake, you would have here we reach much further, or we would arrive where we don't reach. But when we don't want to face the facts, say some of our greatest heroes make some mistake. When we pretend like them perfect, when we start to hero worship, when we start to worship human being, we turn fool because we now go acknowledge that them make some mistake and you need to improve on what they was doing. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning, welcome.
Jerry.
Welcome.
Boy, you're smart, man. Let's cut the man right so quick, man.
Hey, you never pick it up.
Boy, you're the best.
You never pick it up.
You're the best.
You never pick up.
Yes,
Eh?
So I'm a boy first time for your program.
Eh?
For first time for your program.
No, him come as a virgin. At time him done. At time done ring out. Him done ring out already.
Why? Boy, Jerry, you make me the daytime, man. So that me can't work, man. Me have to listen to your program.
Oh, man, you have to work, man. Every pass you have to work.
Yeah. Boy, I mean, enjoy your program still. Go and do your thing, man.
Yeah, man, you remember him though?
Yes, man. The Rasta program, look, but there's nothing wrong with that, man.
No, I hear say make it more time and raise something off of some lady, you know.
My God.
You know? Then, you know, you're the series of them we are called from about 10 weeks ago now.
Yeah, they might dry out, but let them pull you out, yeah.
Yeah, but this one is the one like that, you know, but him not so. Him not so, him not, you know, him tell him one story. But some of them will tell you how them battery go and all them.
All them about the feeling for the animal.
Yeah, but you have some people stays of it too, you know. Like when me a taxi man way back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
You have also at least two guys I know where usually stand up on road at night time. Way up in the night when I want to prostitute and taxi them on road, you know. And they stand up on the roadside and drop them pants and masturbate for people see. I have some people like that, you know. Them love do them thing, you know. Love do all kind of out of the way thing and then people see them. Some of them want to make contact with other people. They just want people to see them. Because they can't get excited unless people see them, you know. So yeah, it's a sickness in their brain, you know. Yes, now tell me now. Yes. One of them I still see him, you know, him up on the street from him about 16-year-old. I'm see him almost about 35, 40 or old, and I still see him on the street. I walk and hold up in pants, and more time drop down in pants all the daytime. All daylight, drop down in pants. But I think him is a homosexual. But the other one who used to do it, I don't think that one was homosexual. But something like that now, something not wrong with them brain. Eh? Yeah. When I say something wrong with them brain, it might not trouble nobody, you know. And it might trouble nobody, but something not normal with them brain, I don't think so.
Yeah, of course.
To get turned on by or do them thing in the public. And you stay out of the road all hours a night. Just for people pass and see hours a night and them with it. And somebody else now. Somebody else will want to live with a man like he's a woman and claims that them in love and them want a picnic. Don't there's something wrong with them brain?
Yeah, man.
But
Jerry, what to this version of this to call Lepu? Is he still alive?
Why name Lepu? I don't know him come from all over. Lepu and Lepi, yes, man. You remember him good, man?
Yeah, you regular call. Why don't you drop out?
I don't know, you know. Sometimes some people get tired or sometimes get sick and sometimes I might really take leave too. Lepi and Lepu, yeah, man. I want to call them when I make sure I get to meet them and know him, you know.
Alright, take it easy on next time.
But that was the main topic. Thank you very much, here, sir. Thanks for the call.
Alright.
Yes, that is the way how the world make out of billions of people one time. Having a whole heap of experience and some not really come like them not have no experience. And all different things in our mind, the different people mind. Some constructive, some imaginary, some real, some want to communicate with other people and find out what in other people's mind. A normal person, I believe, interested in other people and want to find out everything in other people's mind also. Now, that is coming like that is normal. All right, let's get back to the telephone. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, blessed Father.
Wagwan, sir.
Yeah, man, there, you know.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man, I'll just say, you know, little by little the people, and, you know, that's what I go on, you know.
Yeah, man, understanding very much more. Very more and more.
Because that makes some time, you know, really call that up, you know. I don't want to sound like Sheppy.
Sheppy.
Like a man just call, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to sound like someone just call, and you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
But you look on the whole thing, man, all this land issue, man. The long we are talking about all the land.
Long time and people getting to understand more now.
You know. Remember when the first time when the king mentioned say leaching I go farm 3,500 acres.
Yeah.
And me assure you say no, that are just the face yard.
And yet they will do those things and go in at them agricultural business as a form of diversification, you know, having all kind of business. But eventually them know say the land them want. Although them do the agriculture for maybe a 10 or 20 year, 30 year, them know say the land them want. Still, look for England. England and Spain come way over in the west here, come capture people land. Them sail go back Africa, go capture people. Them bring the people from Africa, come here, so go set up them farm, prison farm, make a whole heap of money. But after 300 years, you know, so them have a new method to make money. You know, see it?
Yeah.
It's a new method to make money. Them have make them say them free slave, you know. And I love people are turn no Christian, you know. Find a new method to make money. But that method require a whole heap of customer. So instead of your slave people, now you turn people in a customer to buy things we make by machine.
Yeah.
That's all up them find a new way to make money. So leech me hold the land for a 30 year, do something with it. But eventually the original plan is to hold the land and turn a different kind of business. Then when the white man find a new way to make money, him know say if him let you go to the old way to make money, which is slavery. If him let you go and you have land, you not go buy no goods from him. So the new way to make money is to sell you goods. So he must make sure so you not get no land, because if you have land, you're gonna go buy no goods from him. So both all do him change the business and stop using land for agriculture. Him not make you get it neither, because him need you to come buy for him goods. So part of the plan is to hold on the land and not make you get it no matter what.
So you look on the whole thing now, the reason why this is the reason why they don't want to go republic.
Yeah.
Because if them go republic, them can't blame nobody say for them land, them can't say the crown land.
Exactly. Them will go republic, you know. But when them done hold on upon the crown land this right way, because first thing, them no fence up the whole of the crown land yet, you know.
Yeah.
So not until them have it the right way. Your wholeness announced few months ago. Say him put soldier camp up in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, man.
You hear him?
Man, yeah.
Yes, that's because him live up there. And him want to make sure him safe up there, because him know say Warwick will spread coming in bedroom.
Yeah.
So they're not going to let go the land, or them not going to go republic till them do the next thing, which is to secure the land. That time them go republic and say, see it is we go first, go republic. But it's because them not secure things yet, why them not go republic yet.
And them are plan the type of republic we forgot.
Yes, exactly.
You know? Them shameless, man.
No, all right. You have a family named Carl Jarrett. One white people from England were coming from the Spanish, from the British come come thief, from the Spanish. Carl Jarrett come with them. Come thief too.
Yeah, them will be there.
Yes. Them they all both. Now Carl Jarrett, one of the Carl Jarrett say about 10 years ago or 5 years, the way to solve the squatting problem is to put all crown land in the name of the army. Jamaica Defense Force, in a year.
Yeah, man, a year, one time when you said that.
Yes, man. So all the while them planning how to transfer. And that's the only reason I go Republic yet. Because them not implement the plan of what to do with the crown land to secure it properly. So Carl Jarrett is the one who say, give it to the army, give the crown land to the army, and no squatter no dare come in there, because the army go live all about. Them now just go live on Money and Mandeville and Upper Camp and a few more places. Them out there every parish, every all about.
And him and him family own part of the half of Mobile, you know.
Yes, but the only way if you go on own the half is some men no make nobody own the other half. Because as long as we own the other half, you know, we're gonna get all who get it by unlawful means. We're going to get it too, so them know so them have to keep you out of land, keep you overcrowded, keep you most in the city them. Because them want the whole of you live in a pure city and town and crowded place, you know. I don't want nobody to live stretch out to the countryside to that, you know.
No, man. You can't slave, you know.
Yes, sir. But little by little, man. Little by little, when them become the richest, is when people reach them heights of riches. That is when them in the most danger, you know. When they reach a heights of riches, that's when they're in the most danger.
Yeah, you call some people criminal and the next day you dead it. Two, your thing no work out. You dead it, I try friend them up.
No, I know that. Him call them criminal. But him never expect the rest of the public to react so bad. And the people out of Clifton him afraid, you know. And the rest of the people, that's what I tell you say. Babylon not afraid of the gunman or the one protester or the many protesters. I'm afraid of the rest of the people who are going to support the protest. The people who never enter the protest, we are going to say, well done.
George.
Yes, man, it's the rest of the reaction.
I can tell you that if the tractor them and the bulldozer them, they go down there and just bulldozer down everything. And everything cool.
Him wouldn't make no visit there. Him wouldn't make no visit there because him line up the people like how Armstrong line up the police. Him line up the bulldozer and line up the police and so like how Armstrong do and say, go for the criminal them. And you know, so when you go for criminal, you shoot for kill.
I'm shameless.
And that is what him doing. And that's why I made the speech before, you know. And use the word criminal over and over. And after him do it, him still come back and use the word criminal about 15 times in a one speech.
Shameless, man.
Because him and Harrison and the whole of them train. So anytime they target people, call them criminal first and talk it over and over. And the soldier and police know so anytime they hear you call people criminal, them for go kill them.
You go kill them.
Yeah.
Then we're blessed, yeah?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have any more? Next one. Good morning. Welcome.
Africa love Bongo, sir.
Wagwan.
I'm alive. There, you know.
Cool, no?
And you know, sir, I go to Spanish Town about 2 days ago. About 3 little youth. Rasta youth them. You know, one between me and Jerry. I said, no between me and Jerry.
Little youth like what age?
Yeah, it's about, them can be all 24.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, because when youth hear big man a war, you know, them want to know where go on. Because right. Must something.
Yeah, so I said to the bird and said, nothing wrong with me between me and Jerry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing really wrong between me and Jerry. You know,
yeah, so them little youth now, like the girl them, we realize that more time you can war. But war no must lead to take out knife and juke people in them neck.
No.
Especially when you know say the same knife is juke the sheep, juke the goat. So you know when them say human being resolve problem, them also learn say because the more serious people, you know. Me say the more serious people war, you know. Yeah. War in a spirit and war in a word. And the two of them have them arms upon them. And them right up in a one another face and when you take a stock, none no blink.
Yeah.
Because when one blink now, there's the trouble there, you know. Because in the blinking of an eye, the next one going go, leg go, a shot. So when none no blink, nobody move, nobody get hurt.
Yeah, so the youth I say, to me say, Kremlin, you know more your cars there. I'm on you. Because when you talk with Jerry name, I respond. I'm saying, no, man, leave me on Jerry thing, man. Leave me on Jerry thing, you know?
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm saying, all right, no call him, and Jerry will respond to me, you know?
After a war is a calm, you know?
After a storm.
Yeah. You know?
I'm between two storms. Because more storm is a storm season, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I say right, I feel something now, Jerry. You see, little Rasta youth, them, up to 25, 30-year-old, you know, them, they are being there and them hear you, man, like Rasta, man, Boona Child, man, they talk about his majesty, and, you know what I mean? You, them have that as them guide, you know? You know what I mean? And things. So when you them I hear certain things now, them I wonder, you know? And then now, may I say, it me as a old man, I were taught, you know, from even those nations that certain things go down between His Majesty as the King of Kings because He is the King of Kings, right? And we know the importance of the coronation, and we know that all kings are people with authority and power. We have to be there at that coronation to honor this tribute, you know, and thing. And no, you them have a problem now. When you them want to know how it really go. You know what I mean?
They want to know whether to take side with Garvey or to take side with Haile Selassie.
Yes, and we have to take also side with how you do. Because me I think I send from my phone now we always represent Garvey, you know. When they lock up Garvey in New York.
Yes, and yet later Garvey start one against Howell. When Howell come to Jamaica and Howell things start get bigger and Garvey thing.
Alright.
Or Garvey write the governor and the government of England and I want them against Rastafari, you know.
Right.
But I still love Garvey because I know a mistake he make. And I know same shame when him done. Yeah, you hear me?
I don't know.
Come again.
I'm not more credit. But I say still, Garvey, right? You know what I mean? Where oil is concerned, there's a matter of spirituality and people. Right? So I say, I don't know if you can go and talk about that. Because I have no more credit to call you forward.
Yeah, all right.
All right? So I don't know if you can go and elaborate on that.
Yes, cool now.
All right, good, my brother.
Yes, the numbers are 6191508, 6191508, and 2798473. 2798473. Yes, good morning, welcome. Morning and welcome.
How are you, sir?
Wagwan.
I love to hear you, man.
How true?
Yes, man, I like to hear you, man. Believe me. I just got there, I can tell you, you know.
Which part of Jamaica you there?
Darlistan.
Darlistan or Westmoreland, where you say?
I'm good, man, I'm good. Give thanks.
That's good. Well, thank you very much.
All the best, yes, sir.
Yes, cool, man.
Very good, Lord, bless and keep you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
And true till we meet again.
Yes, man. Bless you, yes, sir.
Cool, no, man. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. Remember them old music, eh? Yes, we have some live chat here. Ricardo Porsche say, stand in your light and shine brightly because that is how you defeat darkness. And him says a quotation from Leslie Esperanza Espailat. Al-Cable and H-Back source says, Tarrant in the building. Ricardo says, shout out to all the listeners. And Ricardo continues, good morning, Jerry, thank you. Didn't tell Basco say, Ra a shine on this global community, Yel Bongo Jerry Small. Best of him, thank you. Delroy Henry say, greetings, Tuesday. Blessing, UK, shout out, nice. Galloway Kevin say, peace to the house of, to this house. Welcome, Bongo Jerry and people of the land of Jesus Christ. Have a call. Morning and welcome. Morning, welcome.
Bless up, Mr. Jerry.
Wagwan.
Me there upon the road. Taxi driver, you know.
Wagwan,
you
eh?
Yeah, my one question I want to ask, because I hear it, I'm not sure about the knowledge of it.
Yes.
Is it true that the Queen declares that all bogle should be held and castrated?
I don't know if Queen Victoria did order that or if there some argument or that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because them say, she look out and say, him kill must be 100 our favorite, our soldier them, so all bogle should be held and castrated.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think I heard the argument before now. So, I don't hear about the castrate part, but I think I heard some complaint about killing some of them favorite and have him have special for that. Yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised though, because them take a note, you know. Anytime anybody move against them, we hurt them in a special way. Them take a note of them, you know. Because them say this person create a crack in them armor and I go open up the crack wide.
Yes, sir. Because it's like the bird in I did a York one time and I some elderly outside twice. And them say a whole heap of people the name Bobo run go change them surname in our sort of Smith and Johnson and stuff.
Yes.
The argument there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. York in a St. Thomas.
Yeah, York up in a St. Thomas there, sir.
Yeah, man. Don't doubt it. I don't doubt it because that was one of the most terrible regime, you know. And because them come to them new knowledge of how to make money. Right when she just started to rule there. In 1837, she started ruling her. Yes, right now the middle of the apprenticeship system, you know. She 18-year-old, you know. Yes, 1837 she started ruling, and she ruled for 63 years, you know. 63 years. And you see when one of them rule for 63 years and them make enough money on them army bill, they make a lot of progress, you know. So that's why them like when one of them reign long, you know. Because it usually mean them have an unbroken time when them make a lot of progress. And it's another them time, you know, them find out how to make the whole heap of new money. And make a lot of progress. And some wicked law and some wicked regulation usually go on under them conditions.
Yes, sir. Some serious judgment.
The Victorian period, them call it. Just like how them praise up this Elizabethan period of this one where ruled for 70 years. Because she broke all the record of her great-grandmama, you know, 63 years, you know.
Me say that, man.
Yes.
Me say that, brother.
And they make more money than ever in this last 70 years.
Yeah. You know, see, we a 4 ton of gold upon our chariot, brother.
4 ton of gold, African gold.
Yeah.
Gold of them thief from Africa. Then thief so much that they can take it ton vehicle, motor vehicle.
Ton vehicle, yeah.
That have to show up on, you know. Take gold. One of the most precious things in the world. Them take it on ton. And take it on ton, what you call them push cart where you push a market again?
Yeah, hand cart.
Hand cart. Take it on hand cart. For show up on, you know. So see it as hand cart to take it on. Yes, sir.
Let's up on guidance, brother.
Thanks for the guidance.
Cheers. Yeah,
man. Thank you, sir. More live chat.
All right.
Live chat again. Galloway Keith said, Kevin said, bless, peace be to this house. Welcome, Bongo and all the people of the land of Jesus Christ. We did read that already. Bob Cosmic says, salute to my senior brother Bongo Jerry from the Son of Lightning. Is it possible you could play for the listeners The World is Troubled by Dennis Brown? Alright, we're going to take a note of that one. You can write down that one if you have a pen. The World is Troubled, Dennis Brown. And Ross Maisha say, large up Uncle Fred. Ross Kremlin. Fred Kremlin name? Alright, okay. Alright, I have a piece of music. You see a music named Butt Officer? Yeah, man, we're going to play a piece of music named Butt Officer. This is nearly 70 years ago that man made the music. You know? A black man in America named Night. What night him name? Sunny Night. Sunny Night. Hold on, no play it. Him play a piece of music and show you how them harass the black youth them, you know, and throw them in a jail. And them throw them in a jail now, them liable to kill them or do all kind of different wicked things. As a quint them throw them in a jail. All of them innocent. I go home one evening or one night, you know, and this policeman. This is from 1956, you know. Go here, Butt Officer.
Hey, you boy, with the bebop glasses and the suede shoes. Come here.
But officer, I ain't done nothing. But officer, real name. Officer, I can't get my hands no higher. Officer, I can walk a straight line. But officer, that was a straight line. Now look here, officer, will you let me get one word in? I never been in that part of town. But Lucifer, Mr. Policeman. Hey, you can't do me no good. Don't close that door. Hey, let me out of here.
But I say I can't hardly talk, you know, I remember say. I mean a little boy, 8-year-old me hear that music, you know. And from them time there, you see how them a deal with the black youth, them? Dying for kill him, you know. Innocent youth, want him put him on up high in the year. And it'll get worse and worse and worse. You know, understand me? Feel it, man. And that's why I love them music from me a little boy, I hear them music, you know. The black people music all over the world. Always resembling one another music. Which Clark this? Mr. Clark from Upper Hills?
Yeah, man. Please Clark play Trouble and the Russian Rock label for me.
Alright, me have the CD where you give me. I'll go and do it. I'll go and do it, but I'll go and do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, sir? What name again? What name?
Trouble.
Trouble, and what else again?
The Russian Rock label, Charles Clark.
Charlie Clark.
Yeah.
Alright, good. That is the way to do it. You call me and you make them requests. That's a better way to do it. You understand? You learn,
man. Yeah, man, because as you can see, the whole thing, you know, we're not pure Trouble right wrong, you know?
Alright, what is the label name again?
Roots label. It's right in your hand here.
No, I don't have it in the man. What name Roots, huh?
Russian Rock.
Spell it.
R-U-S-H-R-O-C-K.
R-U-S-H
E-N R-O-C-K.
Russian Rock. Alright, cool, man.
Good Trouble.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow.
Alright, yes, sir. We have any more call there? See if we can find Jennifer Grant there. Marching to freedom. Cause see that Paul Bowl day today when March go Morant Bay. And Miguel Lan and the Marcus Garvey PPP and March same way today. Let's go. We have it there?
Rap time!
Shackles and pain. Man have to learn to live again. Our thoughts and gain. Too much bullets in the brain. When are we gonna learn to live together? One world, one love, you're my brother. The dangers I see you put yourselves in, spiral with that dark rhythm. You're marching for freedom. Hey, Parliament, our wickedness must go down. Oh, hey, we're marching for freedom. Oh, judgment and demonic forces that rule is down.
Hey, we send our money. We can understand if you want the big press big public.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
Stanley Skeen is driven by service, voluntary work, and helping others. The retired educator and school administrator hails from Santa Cruz and grew up in Newton in the breadbasket parish of St. Elizabeth. As a youngster, Mr. Skeen's desire was to become an engineer. His very first job, however, was as an assistant powerhouse operator. He moved to lecturing audiovisual technology as a pre-trained teacher. He later enrolled at the Michael University College to obtain formal training in education. After receiving formal training, Mr. Skeen was sent to the Denham Town Secondary School, where he made his mark at the institution while also residing in the community.
Senior education officer came and he looked at me teaching. I didn't say a word. 2 weeks after that, he came and he said, "You are going into Manchester to be in charge of the grades 10 and 11 program at the Mayday School, Mayday All-Age School." That was an experiment they started out with at Mildly and Mayday.
After a while, the all-age section of the Mayday schools were removed and vocational areas were introduced at the Mayday Secondary School. While at the Mayday Secondary School, Mr. Skeen also served as vice principal and bursar and later principal. Mr. Skeen retired in 2009 after serving for over 33 years at Mayday. While there, he piloted the institution from the all-age level to a full-service high school and a leader in academics, sports, agriculture, and the performing arts.
I took it upon my head and I asked my teachers if they were willing to give some service free of cost. And I had some persons teaching history, mathematics, social studies, and that at TCE. When the situation was looked at by the ministry and they saw that students were doing well and we had competent and qualified teachers, they started allowing us to do the CXC. Volunteer work was my mantra out there. I built several desks and tables, got the material and used the different departments to make them. Some of them are still there, some of the desks. You can put 2 of those desks together and get a nice 6x4 table for any banquet or anything like that.
Mr. Skeen has also served as a National Inspector of Schools and Chairman of the Porus High School in Manchester. He has retired from service in these positions. Since retiring from the classroom, Mr. Skeen has continued to serve the Manchester Poor Relief Department, the Mayday Citizens Association, which he founded 16 years ago, and became a Justice of the Peace. He also works closely with the Office of the Custos Rotalorum of Manchester and is a certified electrical engineer. Mr. Skeen, who is also an avid sportsman and cricket lover, is no stranger to national awards. In 2018, he received the Badge of Honor for long and faithful service to the Poor Relief Department at the Manchester Parish Council. He also received the Prime Minister's Medal of Appreciation in 2009 for service to the education sector. Custos Rotalorum of Manchester, Garfield Green, describes Mr. Skeen as smart, committed, and supportive.
He just doesn't do what he's doing because he's a Justice of the Peace. He just doesn't do it because he's an educator. I think he does what he does because of the heart that he has. And very importantly, he does it with professionalism. He sets the example for others to follow. And someone like that should be recognized both at the parish level and at the national level. He has worked hard, is very dedicated, and it's all about the people for him.
Custis Green says Mr. Skeen's national award is well deserved.
I'm excited. When I saw his name, I felt good. It for me is a sense of achievement for him, and I think for him to be recognized in this way would mean a lot and would say a lot for him.
Mr. Skeen, while grateful for his achievements, says he gets fulfillment from the positive outcomes and results of individuals who receive assistance.
Any of these interventions that I do and people are benefiting from it one way or the other, it's fulfilling to me. It's a good feeling for me, just as it is for them. That is in my bones, to help others.
Retired educator and school administrator Stanley Skeen. Stanley Carver Skeen on October 17 will become a member of the Order of Distinction in the rank of officer for exceptional and dedicated contribution to education, poor relief, and community development.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
A difference you can hear.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
If you're a young professional looking to work with international companies from right here in Jamaica, then the Global Services Sector GSS is the perfect place to start. If you're interested but feel uncertain about the types of opportunities that exist, then the GSS Career Pathway Framework was created with you in mind to answer all your questions. Program Director for the GSS project, Marjorie Straw, says the framework provides a step-by-step process to help persons gain a better understanding of what life is like working in the sector.
And so what the Career Pathway Framework is, 4 pathways: business process outsourcing, knowledge process outsourcing, information technology outsourcing, and digital media services that really represent the GSS, outlining the different skills requirements, and you can look at it from entry level to executive level, as well as gives you a sense of the salary range by, market salary range for each job role within the pathway.
To access the framework, visit mygsscareerpathway.gov.jm and register to begin your journey into the GSS sector.
The real benefit is that persons who register on the Career Pathway Framework can begin to strengthen their appreciation of the range of jobs. You know that sometimes persons tend to think of the GSS as BPO and only BPO, and even BPO, they tend to think of BPO as a call center agent. There's so many more roles.
Upon registering, participants will be assessed to determine the best pathway for them based on their interests.
And they can even assess how they stack up against these job roles. So, for example, let's say that they think they're a good fit for knowledge process outsourcing, and maybe the skills they're looking at seems to match what they have in mind or the skills that they possess, but they're not 100% sure. Well, there's a self-assessment test called the RISEC, R-A-I-S-E-C. You answer some questions, and it's actually going to say, yes, you're a good fit for knowledge process outsourcing, or do you realize that you have quite a few strengths in information technology outsourcing.
If after you have completed the self-assessment and still have questions, then you can utilize the Career Advisory Help Desk.
That allows you to connect real time with career advisors, allowing you to ask questions that you may have. I mean, currently we have 569 registered users, and what's interesting about that is we're seeing quite a few questions centered around, understanding entry-level positions, understanding job requirements, and even, asking for help with respect to framing information on their CV.
Ms. Straw says each pathway has a variety of job opportunities in multiple areas that interested persons can choose from.
let's take KPO, for example. KPO, includes, for example, shared services. Shared services cover areas such as technical proposal writing, there's accounting, financial services, project management, risk management. You even have procurement. Then you have, IT roles, programming, there's data analytics, there's cybersecurity, to name a few. You have legal process outsourcing as well, which falls under knowledge process outsourcing. You have operational management, just to name a few. The list is actually quite long, and this is why we're encouraging persons to go on and just familiarize yourself.
With endless opportunities available for you within the global services sector, the Career Pathway will help you start your journey in the right way.
Once you're registered on it, very easy registration process, by the way. Again, my gsscareerpathway.gov.jm. You register, you can take your time and analyze and examine the different roles, because you're not sure, especially for entry level where you're not sure if there is a fit. And then don't hesitate to use the career advisory services. There's no limit to how many times you can check in through that career advisory service to get, help to your question.
Program Director for the GSS project, Marjorie Straw. Visit mygsscareerpathway.gov.jm to register to get all the information you need. That's it from me this week. I'm Andre Palmer. Thank you for listening.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508. 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you've got to be clean. You got to make it straight, you can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling. And then you will feel it, you'll feel the soul inside of you.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher.
I say Issachar Music, promoters of clean, uplifting reggae music, presents the single Guide Me Jah by Link and Chain, a conscious reggae group feeding the people through message music, distributed by Top Gong International, available on iTunes and all digital platforms. Call 310-559-0448 or email isacharmusic with a Z at gmail.com. Guide Me Jah by Link and Chain is on the Issachar Music label. Guide me, Jah.
You gotta be strong. Hey, so much going on in the world today. Injustice, the suffering, the poverty. Temptation will come your way. It's not easy. You got to be strong and increase your faith. The system will cause you to lose your place. Let Jah be your guide, cause it's not easy. Jah, we need you now more than ever. All the forces of evil growing stronger and stronger. So guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. Lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. Lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Jah, you are the captain, the pilot, the leader. You're at the wheel, the navigator. So guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Ooh, we Lord, shooby-dooby-doo. Jah, we need you now more than ever. All the forces of evil growing stronger and stronger. And guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. And lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Jah, you are the captain, the pilot, the leader. You're at the wheel, the navigator. So guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. And lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. And lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. And lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. And lift me up.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508, 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you're to feel it, you've got to be clean. You got to make it straight. You can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling, and then you will feel it, feel it, feel. You'll feel the soul inside of you. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. So come along.
Yes, welcome back to the program. I just want to remember for you, my brethren, Marogini and him the Empress out there in Malvern. Also, Ras Tabby and him brethren. Just want to remember the whole of them name and yell them. But I just want to go straight to the phone. Good morning and welcome.
Blessed morning.
Go on.
Go on. Me called yesterday, Dandre.
Dandre, yeah.
I say, I look some help from my father.
Are you did lose your eyesight?
Yeah.
And you lose one of your leg?
Yeah. I do music to right from 2012.
Oh, yeah?
I do music, because I can't do nothing else, so I find myself in a studio.
Yeah.
But from the other day, a couple months, years, I know I don't really do anything, but...
So send where you have come, you have them on CD?
Well, I have them on my phone, on my hard drive. Some mix, some master, some no master. Some just vice.
Hard drive. No. All right. You can email them to WhatsApp, or you can WhatsApp them.
Maybe get a way of deal with the camera really. Yeah, man.
All right, make somebody help you.
Right now.
Make somebody help you WhatsApp them to which one is the number? 8727-279-8473.
That's the one you advertised on the radio more time, right?
Yes, the second one will start with 2.
Okay. All right.
And you WhatsApp it to that.
Cool. But when me ask you now,
yeah.
Then did have a look at seminar up a side, stadium side there. From yesterday till today. Today at the final day, right?
Yeah, you have a seminar yesterday up a stadium about what? Seminar on what?
Like some church people come through and help some people who need help and stuff like that.
Oh,
I hear it advertised on the same station.
10th? Yesterday was the last day. I hear say yesterday was the last day.
You see, I was calling myself from the 10 to 11.
10 to 11? Well, all right.
Yeah,
so what?
Still.
Yeah, go on. So what you heard about it?
So, yesterday was the last day then?
No, we are check to make sure.
Yeah, because me said today, yesterday and today.
Yeah, so what is the help you say they need?
You know, sir. I know things kind of rough in our place and things, so I really have a good wheelchair.
Today is the last day. Today is the last day.
When I try, say, I could have make it go up there, come here, wait for one drive.
Yeah, man. Try make it up there, man.
But,
I don't see them put no time. I don't see them put no time, but try make it up there. Sure. How far yours? Where is yours?
You know, I'm there, a Spanish Town Road.
Spanish Town Road. You're supposed to make it in an hour. You're supposed to make it by midday or 12:31. Yeah. I don't think they would have finished. They certainly wouldn't finish by 1. Go ahead.
Alright. But when we really need it to help me with, I need a wheelchair, my father. Come wheelchair me up on my
wheelchair, alright. We're going to make an appeal. One time we get about 2 wheelchairs for some people now. I'm going to make an appeal again. And I want to appeal to a brother, him name Doctor, what him name again? There was a doctor, man, usually phone my program regular. Come from England and him bring wheelchair from America more time. I still remember him name and write some book.
Right.
Wheelchair. You're a slim person or a stout person?
Well, we'd have to come visit the station one of them there.
No, just describe why, because most of the wheelchairs, you listen me.
Yeah.
Most of the wheelchairs, a lot of them are adjustable and can go wider and narrower. But some of them built for slim people and some built for stouter people.
Right now, I'm in a one like medium one, not the large one, like a medium to small, like.
Okay.
Yeah, where the leg rest can come off. Come in, I really use leg rest and the hand brace.
Then your one leg where you have it now, gonna need a rest.
No, I don't use leg rest. I get around better without the leg rest, so I can take them off and take off the hand rest.
All right, so.
The chair that look like a chair.
So the one leg where you have, you see? When the wheelchair move, where you rest that leg?
No, man, I hold it up, man. It's active.
So you hold it up?
Go up on it, yeah, I use it go up on the sidewalk.
Oh, I understand. Yes, I understand.
I use it balance me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm from 2017, me in this chair.
Yeah.
So this is like my second chair, but it a go now.
All right, anybody out there have any idea? Or we can get a wheelchair for this brother, medium size. Don't need any leg rest. All right, you can get it with leg rest and arm rest. You can take them off, right?
It's not come off. Good, yeah.
And the man, Eubank, the man named Dr. Eubank, something or another.
Eubanks.
No, the one who bring in the wheelchair a while. I can't remember. Green, Eubank, Green, I think him name. Dr. Eubank, Green.
Okay. And let me ask you something, Mr. Jerry.
Yeah.
I had a CD. I find a CD in my house one time, right? And this Rasta man was on there giving out some remedy. Are you?
Giving out remedy for what kind of thing?
Like HIV, diabetes.
Okay,
cancer.
all right. How you know says a Rasta man?
Because him says a bongo man or something like that.
All right, there's a man who always proclaim himself as a Rasta who give out remedy, but him call himself Ras Remedy. Is that name you remember?
Not quite. I forgot to listen to it again, and then one of them day I call you back and remind you, because you sound like that man.
No, well, I know me.
I know you.
But is that man we talk strong, though?
Yeah. And he might cool and cleanse, and he might tell you what kind of...
Yeah, a good Ras Remedy, yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, him is not a man who defend Haile Selassie still, you know. But him call himself Ras Remedy, and sometimes I hear my yelling name Rastafari.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to listen out and see if we make any contact with Dr. Eubank Green. And anybody else who have a wheelchair, don't hesitate, because we might not get to Dr. Eubank Green for all weeks, too.
So is it possible we can leave a number with you then?
Yeah, man, leave a number upon the air.
Can I leave it upon the air?
No, yes.
Number 533, right, 2780.
533 what? 533 what?
2780.
Yeah, and your name?
Dandre.
Oh, yes, Dandre. Yes, me just write down, Dandre.
Right.
All right. All right, try make a move. Try make a move and try reach up arena, you know. Zarina?
Yeah, man, I'm a jive, me there wait, man. But you know, so I always listen to your program and think he's a constructive man, he's a conscious man, and my mother and father really take pride listening to you.
Well, I appreciate that. That's the first thing I tell me, so they say, your mother and father listen.
Yeah, man, I think Jamaica should pay more attention to that program here because it's very colorful.
Yeah,
very
man.
colorful. It have a lot of flavors and.
Well, you know, say, boy, like you take the word out of my mouth. I was just going to express something in terms of diet. At the same time, here you talk about flavors and things. As I said, it's very colorful. I was going to say, there's a lot of different ingredients and diet that people need, and this might be one of them. But human beings have need for all different kind of supplies. And when I hear you talking that way, I can agree with you that yes, we are one of the good ingredients that we help one another with.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But me, I look forward to hear from you again because, as I tell you, say, I'm full with a lot of issue.
Yeah, man.
We just need to reach out.
Yeah, you only do that.
Just reach out to me.
You do that, and the next thing you just have some patience and patience and the thing will come around here. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
533. His number is 533-2780. 533-2780, right? All right. That is a person who needs help in many different kind of ways, including a wheelchair. All right. Do we have any more caller? All right. We have some live chat here. Live chat. I want to get back to where I was. All right. Larger. Delroy. All cable and HVAC services say. I know one of the bogle here in Canada. All right. Bob Cosmic say from, yes. From I heard the first 2 bars of the music, but officer, I remember Sunny Night. I remember hearing it outside a rum bar on Young Street in Spanish Town when I was very young. Yeah, man. Bobby Hill said 1956, me heard when I little boy, 8-year-old. Bobby Hill said, good morning, Bongo. I heard you made a comment about Pickersgill yesterday, and I'm in total agreement with you. He did not stand up for the people of Lidersville. Now, I don't come here to hurt nobody or to talk nothing damaging about nobody, but I understand. That is what I was told by some people in Lidersville, that they expect Mr. Pickersgill to help them straighten out the land. And apparently, them said that he was more help to the other people. Pablo of Music says, Bongo Jerry, good morning to everyone in the mix. 81 to 83, ton unkempt graveyard. And no one know who for name upon the title. Talk soon do again, Irie. Talking about Hope Road. The premises at 12 Drive. Up at Hope Road there. Yes. Bobby Hill say have examples of situation in the backside company in Yorktown that he should step up and represent us, but he disregarded. He's a face the MP. I don't think he's an MP longer. I'm saying once I invite to a community meeting and when I address the issues that he failed on, the idiots in the audience brand me to be a JLP. Shame on them. And he continues, because Gill was riding on Jack Stevenson's legacy, Bongo. He done some good works, some good things, but the masses don't get the benefit. Yeah, Jack Stevenson was a well-known MP up there before there, the Bagwalk to Linstead. No, Linstead to Yorktown area. Bobby Hill say he had too many ministerial responsibilities. Annette Brown say, good morning, teacher. Thank you for teaching us it there. Thank you very much, Annette. Dan T. said, Mr. Small, do you know the history behind the making and naming of Lady Musgrave Road? Yes, we frequently talk about that on the program. I'm not sure if we have enough time to talk about it today, but we talk about it all the while. Dave Rowe send a message to Johnny John say, El Paso tune in Bongo there, small entertainment, musical journal. And so I'm wishing my wife happy anniversary. We were married in 1975, October 11th. In Jamaica, 47 years ago. Yeah. Dan T. said, Mr. Small, it's a stink road. Now that the lands in St. Catherine were bought illegally by the residents, the ones that got bulldozed. Johan Crook says His Majesty Garvey and Howell are all in the equation of the development of black people around the world. I agree. Dale Reiner say, Master Teacher, you masters the power formed by a group of people working together has within its grasp one of the greatest power known to man. Let's keep hope alive. No justice, no peace. UK up. Trevor Miller said, greetings, Bongo Jerry, all the way from England. Keep up the good work. Original from Standpipe, your place. Okay, Trevor Miller, Standpipe. Yeah. Ken Brown say, Mr. Johnny Johnson and wife, congratulations. All right. Scala 21 say, blessed love, Father Bongo, South Florida, in the house. AMG Fast say, you know that I can't utter those words, AMG Fast, so don't bother send them. Bevin Fairweather say, keep Bogle in mind, keep justice in mind, keep the oppressor in mind, keep freedom in mind. Well, thank you very much for them urging that. Yeah, man, as I say, anybody know Marogene down in Malvern there? And him wife, hail them for me, thank them very much for the hospitality and the linking me up with some other people interested to be together. And hail Tabby. Rasta Tabby, you know, the same Malvern and him brethren, so name out the rest of the brethren. I don't have the paper here with me. And also, I hail my brethren and sister in our wars up. They all of them there, but especially Mr. Ferguson and his wife Colleen, Tuta and Colleen. So here we are going further down in the try. I hail Miss Thompson and all the other people them who move up and down with sometime. Yes, we have any more calls. The numbers are, I'll play next piece of music. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. Yeah, man, I could play I Need a Roof, just like we said, I mash up people house and I mash up people roof. I mash up people independence. Want people to come tie on upon them. Don't want people to independent. The Mighty Diamonds led by Tabby, just as I remember me a year as Tabby in Melbourne. Need a roof over my head. Yeah, man.
Remember when the rounds man say, time I go trade, yeah. Every gully I go run red. Even man.
band, the sound of the mighty diamonds, most encouraging. Need a roof over our head. I know it's so beautiful when people reach a stage when them have all of them need and more, and them still decide to stay with the program. Stay with the program of reaching out and helping others. Determined to do that, not just a little one move, but them determined say, them in it for the long haul. Although them alright, them themselves alright. Them themselves alright, like Paul Bogle. One of the biggest, probably the biggest black, biggest African landowner in St. Thomas at the time. And yet him decide to organize the rest of the people that them can have land. Him never was satisfied with having land himself. And every day people are bow down to him and I yell him as big master, big landowner. Not satisfied with that at all. That's one of the beautiful examples. That is one of the beauty of the example in life. When people show say, them not frightened over success. Success just humble them more and equip them more to go and be part of the service. Service was the greatest thing. And you always get paid for service. You always get paid for service, some way or another, one way or another. I want to yell again, tell her for me if because she might not be listening to the program. Sister named Sister Isa Char from in the Bath district in St. Thomas. Bath. The mineral Bath district, you know that town, the Bath in St. Thomas. Sister Isa Char over there do some good work amongst the people. And also yell Priest Simeon, brethren, we move between England and Jamaica. Priest Simeon, militant brethren, Priest Simeon, yell them for me. And all the other brethren. Well, yell thing that to Nathan, Ross Nathan up there in the Bad Fountain area, Ross Nathan. And the other brethren and sisters. Yeah, so this is how they work on. This is how they it's a long haul. But we're not going to get weary because we know it's a long haul, it's a life work. Then you're tired for living it. Only when people not well, them get tired of living. When people not well, that's the only people get tired of living if them not well. Either you're not well physically or you're tired of not being well or probably suffering pain. Or you're not well mentally. Because when people not well mentally, then we're tired of living even when physical things are alright. So that's the only time people get tired of living. So if you're not tired of living, same way, you don't need to be tired of doing the good work that will help everybody else. You feel good doing the good work that will help everybody else. I heard a terrible news. I don't even hear the item on news, but I hear people talking about the terrible news about the 18-year-old youth. And I think it's in a Spanish Town era. 18-year-old youth. And some kind of scene and police come there in a confrontation with some other man, some man. And I hear that the youth get shot in crossfire. Him is not one of the people suspected or him is not one of the people involved. Get shot in a crossfire and as usual, frequently, police embarrassed when them shoot innocent man. Sometimes when the police shoot somebody innocent, they feel so embarrassed that them do foolishness that they hesitate to carry that person to a doctor or the hospital. You know, it will be one more case of people saying, imagine, police shoot a next innocent youth. Alright, give me a call look about him. Doctor and nurse, I said that, you know. But sometimes the police are embarrassed that every minute them shoot people innocently or carry them to go get medical attention. Sometimes they themselves prefer for the person to die just because them now want to face the doctor again and say, boy, it's an accidental shooting. You know. And them think that more time, you know. Sometimes them deliberately want the person to die that them don't have to be embarrassed carrying in people with them shoot by mistake all the while. And even that is one of the reasons why sometimes people die unnecessarily. Imagine this 18-year-old youth, 18 years old. A girl pregnant for him, the child not born yet. And that's what him a worry about when him in the hospital and a gunshot, you know. Here's the gunshot in him abdomen. You know, when people get them terrible wound there and get them in your abdomen, that's a part of your body where you have no shield and protection, you know. Your head have a partial shield and protection, you know, some hard bone in your head, from your jawbone to your nose bone and your skull. Them things they protect most of your vital organs in your head. And in the chest, the rib cage protect most of the vital organs in your You know, your what them call your trunk. And then down the bottom where you have your genital organs and your digestive organs. Part of it is protected by your pelvic girdle, all of them big bone there, where your leg them attached to. It's a form of protection for them organs down there. But there's a part between the pelvic girdle and the ribs in the front of your body. A little space there, little bigger on the size of a football, where there's no protection, only pure intestine and stomach there. And when you get such a damage as a gunshot or 3 gunshots in your abdomen, you can imagine the kind of damage that do. Because them bullet moving at hundreds of miles an hour. And there's a whole heap of damage you have to do to slow down them bullets, you know. So you know, so when people get shot in them abdomen and the shot in them come out of them, there's a whole heap of damage on different organs and soft tissue inside of your belly. We take some terrible eruption and busting up in order to help slow down them bullets, you know. And somebody get them kind of shot in the hospital, how much days in a pain. And yet, you're in a pain there, and as a young youth, 18, I look forward for your first child born, like how my one born 18 when I 18 too. Here it is, you know, that you might not come out of the hospital, and your young child going to come born and grow up, especially if it's a son, going to come born and grow up and get acclimatized to them kind of treatment. And it might happen all over again to your young son. And that's all the youth was thinking about when I'm in the hospital now. Hoping that everything will be alright in their young son or daughter when I'm girlfriend belly. Don't born yet. Talking about don't born, let us hear from Nathaniel Fox. No later nor no sooner, no earlier nor no later. One of my favorite music from over the last 10 years. No earlier or no later, coming from Nathaniel Fox, otherwise known as Nathaniel Benjamin. Maybe you can get the music, eh?
I was born no earlier, no later than any other man on this globe. I'm no more, no less than any other man. I possess all human attributes, talent and deficiencies, virtues and faults. Thousands of years ago, civilization flourished in me. Today, man all over the world have occupied themselves with their own conceit, proclaiming I ended at the horizons. All unknown to them, I've developed my own pattern and now re-emerge into world consciousness. My Armageddon has passed, I'm now a free man. My emancipation from political, economic, and spiritual domination will be remembered wherever we meet. My deeds are written in history. I was born no earlier, no later than any other man in this globe. I'm no more, no less than any other man. I possess all human attributes, talent and deficiencies, virtues and faults. Thousands of years ago, civilization flourished in me. Today, man all over the world have occupied themselves with their own conceit, proclaiming I ended at the horizon. All unknown to them, I've developed my own pattern and now re-emerge into world consciousness. My Armageddon has passed, I'm now a free man. My emancipation from political, economic, and spiritual domination will be remembered wherever we meet. My deeds are written in history. I was born no earlier, no later than any other man in this globe. Today man sees all his hopes and aspirations crumbling before him. He is perplexed and know not whether he is drifting, but he must realize the Bible is his refuge and a rallying point for all humanity. In it man will find solutions for present difficulties and guidance for future action. Unless he accept with clear conscience the Bible and the great message, he cannot hope for salvation. I was born no earlier, no later than any other man in this globe. Selassie! I was born no earlier, no later than any other man in this globe. I'm no more, no less than any other man. I possess all human attributes, talent and deficiencies, virtues and faults. Thousands of years ago, civilization flourished in me. Today, man all over the world have occupied themselves with their own conceit, proclaiming I ended at the horizon. All unknown to them, I've developed my own pattern and now re-emerge into world consciousness. My Armageddon has passed, I'm no free man. My emancipation from political, economic, and spiritual domination will be remembered wherever we meet. My deeds are written in history. I was born no earlier, no later than any other man in this globe.
Yes, man, one of my all-time favorite music ever by Nathaniel Fox, no earlier or later. You know that is a kind of condensation of speeches by Haile Selassie, especially the one I think when him launched the African Organization of African Unity. When him talking about the African people, when him say I was born no earlier, no later, referring to the African people as against all other people. I know that all people are one. And if we properly understand ourselves by subscribing and exercising spirituality, we will get all of the benefits that religion offers, plus we will be protected from the negative aspects of religion, such as going through rituals and different practices that are not convenient to the connection with all other human beings. Like, that's the next thing I want to ask about. There has been some discussion a few months ago, I heard of it, that some of these speeches that Haile Selassie make is not him make it and people talking about it. It's not Haile Selassie make them speech. Especially the quotations about spirituality. Anybody know about that dispute? Could you please text me or call the program and inform me about which speech some people have been saying is not Haile Selassie words? And the next thing is this. For some months now, there has been a piece of information going through social media about the origin of the name Sabina Park. You know, that famous sports arena named Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. Some people been circulating information about the origin of how Sabina Park came to be established as a sports ground and where it get the name. And some people been claiming say it's an African woman enslaved in Jamaica who refused. You have two versions, more than one version. One says she refused for her child to be born and grow up in enslavement, and she decided to kill her child. And the next one says her children did already born in enslavement, and she decided to kill them. That means one is about murdering her children, and the next one is about committing an abortion. But in both cases, we are being told that the one is named Sabina Park, and that she did live on a piece of land in a Lower Kingston that was owned by the so-called slaveholder who claims them own her as a slave. Other version of the story says she did come to own the land and says she donate land or the land named after her. But I don't just swallow things like that when I hear them. I am glad to hear if it is a true story, but I need it to be demonstrated to me that it's a true story, because so many stories having part truth and part falsehood, and many stories having total falsehood. Well, I have been reliably informed, just as I suspected. Said the woman never named no Sabina Park. She named Sabina. So part of the story seems to be true. Said the woman named Sabina, but she never named Sabina Park, and these people, some of them been swearing. Said the woman named Sabina Park. You have a call? Alright, let's get back to the telephone. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Morning, Father Jerry.
Welcome, Wagwan.
You know, say, I mean, last time I said, well, I have to call you until it's a long time in a year. I see the radio chip out and I can't get it. But before I do it, chip out.
Yeah, today?
Yeah.
Today?
I said, you don't come through Pana Enza, you know?
Yes, since today?
Yeah.
Are you in a Western Jamaica?
I was from yesterday evening.
Yes, it's Western Jamaica. You're in which part of Jamaica?
I'm over here in America, sir.
The same, what the hill name again?
Flanker, sir.
Oh, Flankers.
Yeah, but I want to say this. You know, say, a couple weeks before the Queen dead.
Yeah.
She make a speech, I'm not hearing nobody say, because you want to know. Belgium, Germany.
Yeah.
I saw none of them two there. I don't remember if it was France or Italy. But they say, why we have to give back Africa, the things them we take from them, you know.
Yes.
And I think Belgium make an effort and give up a little Mars or whatever.
Some years Belgium give up or promise to give up some little something.
Yeah, I promise. The Queen said she not give up nothing.
I never hear that speech.
Yes, Bongo.
But I think I really hear a refusal by some British officials say it's safer, it better them keep it because it's safer there and more people can get to visit it because them have museum where people come all the while. What a piece of fastiness.
I hear that talk there, but I hear that talk there long ago. But in the recent time,
yeah.
The woman says she's not giving up nothing.
All right, try see if you can find out the date when that speech make and the place where she was when she made that speech.
Really, that's why I look on in a Bongo and I say, Africa, as Marcus Garvey said, Africa free avenue. Amen.
Yes, those things take time, but we are heading for that. Even though some of the African people are weaklings who are allowing China and other people to come in and take over from Europe.
Because as the Virgin say, the ethical truth, don't move men. Is implement the destruction, move them.
In other words, ethics and what is right and what is wrong is not those things that move men and women pay attention to. What them say men pay attention to?
Gunshot.
No, give the quotation again. Ethical what?
Implement the destruction. It say ethical truth, don't move men.
Yes.
No, it means
ethical truths do not no movement, but what do?
Implement the destruction.
You see it?
So me they look on it and say that me just classify it and say I must gunshot in the talk about implement the destruction.
You know that?
Because I really have a fact. If you can teach me things, and truthfully, me come to you and say, return me things.
Yeah.
And you don't come out boldly and say, me not give up nothing. Lick my face and grab your things from them.
Yes, no, that's why every day we rehearse things like today. Today is 11th of October when Paul Bogle, after being fed up, decided to make a move on the courthouse in Morant Bay. No, it wasn't perfectly planned and perfectly executed. And later on, them defeat us and execute about 500 of us, including Paul Bogle. And then burn down over 1,000 houses like what Holiness do in a week, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's never ready fully. So now you can't thump them, while you say if you thump them in their face when them now want to go back them off away, you're not going to get to thump them in your face until you're ready and have the ability to thump them in their face and survive. Maybe the thump where you thump them in the face is the last thing you do because them cut it down after that. It don't make no sense to thump them in their face and then get cut down.
Yeah. Because, alright, you see all the mayhem in Jamaica they go through.
Yeah.
And the legacy of the Queen, you know.
Yes, man, the legacy of our family, man. It's staying.
And the legacy of the Queen, all the mayhem in Jamaica they go through.
Yes.
Because I remember, you know, Bob Marley said, give us the teaching of His Majesty.
Yeah.
You know, one, the devil philosophy.
Yes.
And with Jamaica they go through is the devil philosophy.
Yes. The devil philosophy that says God save the Queen and that you will have the poor with you always and servants obey your master. That is the devil philosophy.
You know, a lot of time people come out and say the police this and police that. Yes, and police do things by orders that they get, you know.
Yeah, they do things by orders and promise of reward. So when them hear Holiness say, A lot of criminals is at a certain place. And them know say wholeness I send them that they know that they must kill. Once them use certain keyword, those keyword make them know them want to kill and come back.
They don't have to say that, because if you go take up gun and shoot up a police, what you expect?
Exactly. Yeah, what you do? Call me back after the midday break, because it's now 12 o'clock.
All right, sir. But we say church more dangerous than the police.
All right, after 12, you tell about it.
Yeah.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
You simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. You're simply the best.
Bess FM 100.5 on your dial. Keep listening.
A difference you can hear. A difference you can feel.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
Good day, I'm Anthony Morgan with JIS Midday News for Monday, October 10. Coming up, Jamaica on track to earn $5 billion from tourism next year. South Camp Juvenile Remand inmates to get training in coding and robotics. And St. Andrew North Police continuing road management initiative. The news in detail after the break.
This is my COVID-19 story. Me, my baby mother Shelly, and my son Rory. The whole household already catch it. Sad to say, Shelly never make it. We never take the vaccine, cause we never trust it. But right now, brethren, I really regret it. Now Rory motherless, and me depressed.
Protect yourself and the people you love. Mask up, sanitize, get vaccinated. Let's stop the spread. A message from the Jamaica Red Cross in partnership with the Coca-Cola Foundation and the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies.
Now the news. Jamaica is on track to earn a projected $5 billion from tourism for the 2023 calendar year based on the current trend in the industry's performance. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says the outlook is based on the projection that the country will pass $4 billion in earnings by the end of 2022, a major milestone for the country. He says the country is also expected to welcome 5 million visitors in 2024, 1 year ahead of the initial target timeline.
The growth is continuing apace. We are now seeing the last 3-4 months of reporting starting in June, where we are exceeding our arrivals for 2019. Initially, we had set ourselves a target of having 5 million visitors, earning $5 billion over 5 years, and we had set that in 2020 to make it a program for 2025. Well, we are well down the wicket in that regard.
Meanwhile, the Planning Institute of Jamaica PIOJ's April to June 2022 quarterly report indicates that tourism continues to drive the country's post-COVID-19 economic recovery. The tourism and hospitality sectors significantly contributed to the economy growing some 5.7% when compared to the same period in 2021. The St. Andrew North Police says its road management initiative, implemented a week ago to curb indiscipline on the roadways, will be ongoing. Head of the division, Superintendent Sharika Service, says the disregard of road rules by some drivers has caused traffic congestion, resulting in unnecessary delays. She adds that traffic congestion is a major issue in the division, particularly on Red Hills Road and Chancery Street.
Whilst we are doing the enforcement, we're also sensitizing persons, making them aware of exactly what is required by law of how they should be behaving on our roadways.
Superintendent Service was speaking in an interview with JIS News. Inmates of the South Camp Juvenile Remand and Correctional Center are to benefit from a course in coding and robotics this month. The course is being facilitated by the Department of Correctional Services DCS in collaboration with local education firm Steamhouse Network. Deputy Commissioner of Rehabilitation and Probation Aftercare Services at the DCS, Dr. Mark Thomas, says introducing science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics STEAM subjects to the youths will better equip them for jobs of the future.
We're answering the premises called to promote science, technology, engineering, and mathematics by introducing at South Camp this month a course in coding and robotics.
Dr. Thomas was speaking recently at the facility at a handover ceremony for ICT devices donated by eLearning Jamaica. The devices include 63 laptops, 120 tablets, and 4 projectors. And Jamaicans are being encouraged to help persons with disabilities get their birth certificates under Operation Birthright once they meet the relevant criteria. The call is being made by Executive Director of the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities, JCPD, Dr. Christine Hendricks. Under Operation Birthright, disabled Jamaican citizens over the age of 1 who are earning a monthly income of $37,000 or less qualify to receive a birth certificate free of cost.
It is a critical identifier. It facilitates the education of persons. It enables them to do business on their own. So I'm appealing to all Jamaicans. If you know a person with a disability, find out if they have a birth certificate. And if they don't, the nearest RGD office, you can go there.
Executive Director of the JCPD, Dr. Christine Hendricks. Individuals or their caregivers can access and download the application form at nidsfact.com/operation-birthright. The forms are also available at Registrar General's Department RGD offices. When completed, the form should be submitted to any RGD office for processing. That was JIS News. I'm Anthony Morgan. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
A difference you can hear. A difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. G7 leaders have said irresponsible nuclear rhetoric risks global peace and security and have reaffirmed that any use of chemical, biological or nuclear weapons by Russia would be met with severe consequences. The leaders made their statement after an emergency virtual meeting in response to Russian missile and drone strikes across Ukraine this week. They told President Volodymyr Zelensky that they would support his country for as long as it takes. The BBC's Vitaly Shevchenko has been monitoring the G7 meeting.
They've issued a statement which reconfirms their commitment to Ukraine. They are going to hold Russia responsible for its actions in Ukraine, including for any incidents at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. What matters now is whether any of these nations are going to give President Zelensky what he actually wants, and he really wants sophisticated air defense systems.
Russia has launched further missile strikes against Ukraine, hitting the western city of Lviv as well as Zaporizhzhia in the southeast. The mayor of Lviv said 4 electricity supply stations in the region were destroyed. He told the BBC that a third of the city was without power. The Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Igor Konashenkov said the targeting had been precise.
The armed forces of the Russian Federation today continued a massive air and sea strike with long-range precision weapons against Ukrainian military control and energy system facilities. The purpose of the strikes has been achieved. All the designated facilities have been hit.
The attacks were not on the same scale as those on Monday, which struck dozens of targets across Ukraine. The head of NATO has suggested it needs more weapons and ammunition to be produced, as supplies have run low because of the war in Ukraine. Jens Stoltenberg revealed that NATO had already been in talks with manufacturers on how to boost production and replenish stocks. The International Monetary Fund has told central banks around the world to stay the course in their fight against inflation, despite warning that a third of the global economy will be in recession next year. In its half-yearly update, the IMF blamed a combination of cost of living pressures, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and a slowdown in China. Pierre-Olivier Goranchat is the IMF's research director.
The 2023 slowdown will be broad-based, with countries accounting for a third of the global economy expected to contract this year or next. The United States, China, and the euro area will continue to stall. In short, the worst is yet to come, and for many people, 2023 will feel like a recession.
World News from the BBC. The Nigerian military says it's killed more than 30 gunmen, including the leader of a kidnapping gang, during airstrikes in the northwestern state of Kaduna. The Nigerian Air Force said Ali Dogo, known as Yellow, had fled with his fighters from neighbouring Niger State following a military bombardment there. There's been no independent confirmation. The UN Refugee Agency says it's alarmed by a surge of deadly intercommunal violence, which has displaced thousands of people in the west of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. At least 140 people have been killed in Maindombe province since July. The clashes are fueled by a long-running land dispute. Our Africa regional editor, Will Ross, reports.
The UN Refugee Agency says families have been traumatised by the sudden and violent clashes in Kwamut. 27,000 people have been forced to abandon their homes, many fleeing with their children to hide in the surrounding forest. The UNHCR says the Congolese government has negotiated with local elders from the rival Teke and Yaka communities to stop the violence, and it's deployed the military. But it says the area is still tense, and those displaced are in a precarious situation. Having been forced to leave their farms and granaries, they're now relying on others for all their food.
More than a year after inconclusive elections in Iraq left the country without a government, Parliament is to meet on Thursday to elect a new president. The surprise announcement was made a day after the United Nations called on Iraq's political factions to end the deadlock that has paralysed the country. The veteran Malaysian politician Mahathir Mohamad is to run for Parliament in the forthcoming general election, even though he's 97. Earlier this year, he was in hospital with a serious heart condition, but he said recently that he felt well enough to be active despite advice from doctors to rest. He's been Prime Minister of Malaysia twice. BBC News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. The White House says it is re-evaluating the U.S. relationship with Saudi Arabia, which, along with Russia, as part of OPEC Plus nations, agreed to cut oil production. NPR's Windsor Johnston reports congressional Democrats say the decision by OPEC and its oil-producing allies is short-sighted.
Some Democrats are calling for an immediate freezing of U.S. cooperation with Saudi Arabia, accusing the kingdom of helping to underwrite the Russian invasion of Ukraine. National Security Advisor John Kirby says President Biden is willing to work with Congress to determine what the relationship with Saudi Arabia should look like going forward.
I think the president's been very clear that this is a relationship that we need to continue to reevaluate. And certainly in light of the OPEC decision, I think that's where he is.
OPEC announced last week that it would cut oil production by 2 million barrels a day, a move that could lead to a sharp increase in gas prices. Windsor Johnston, NPR News, Washington.
Russian state media report the country's financial monitoring agency is adding Meta, the parent company of Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, to its list of terrorists and extremists. Individuals and groups critical of their government often use the social media platforms to organize rallies or protests. These days, more Russians are challenging President Vladimir Putin's campaign to offset costly losses the Russian military sustained in the war against Ukraine. In Moscow, NPR's Charles Maines reports on efforts to tamp down growing doubts about how Russia's faring.
For weeks, we've seen growing criticism among hardliners here over the military strategy. They argue Russia has essentially been losing in Ukraine because the Kremlin was fighting with one hand tied behind its back. In other words, Russia wasn't using the full force available to it. And in that sense, yesterday's attacks appeared not to be a one-off, but signal this conflict is escalating.
Charles Maines reporting. Prosecutors in Baltimore have dropped charges against Adnan Syed, the man who was released from prison last month after having served more than 20 years for the murder of his former girlfriend, Hayman Lee. NPR's Anastasios Yolkas reports.
Adnan Syed was convicted in 2000. When his conviction was overturned last month, prosecutors in the city's state's attorney's office had 30 days to decide whether or not to dismiss his case entirely or to retry him. The Office of the State's Attorney for Baltimore City stated in September that a year-long investigation had revealed new information about two potential other suspects in Lee's murder. The names of those suspects were not made public in that motion, as the investigation was still ongoing. Prosecutors also noted in September's filing that at least one of those suspects was not disclosed to Syed's attorney at the time of his trial. Anastasia Tsiolkas, NPR News, New York.
From Washington, this is NPR News. In Thailand, funerals are being held for victims of last week's attack at a daycare center where at least 36 people, including 24 children, died. The Associated Press reports hundreds of mourners said their final goodbyes as loved ones reportedly were cremated today in rows of makeshift furnaces. Last Thursday, a former policeman stormed the daycare center and attacked people with gunfire and a knife. Authorities in Thailand say the assailant killed members of his own family before he took his own life. In Iran, security forces clashed with demonstrators for the 25th day with online videos showing security forces bolstering their presence in Kurdish areas of the country. NPR's Peter Kenyon reports the protests are seen as the biggest challenge to the government in years.
Videos posted to social media showed clashes overnight in the city of Sanandaj in Iran's Kurdistan province. The demonstrations spread across the country after the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, also known by her Kurdish name Jinnah, who had been arrested for alleged improper attire. Separately, oil and petrochemical workers remained on strike for a second day. Videos showed some workers chanting "Death to the dictator," a reference to Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. A local official is quoted as saying the strikes are over pay and working conditions, not Amini's death. Peter Kenyon, NPR News, Istanbul.
At last check on Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up more than 200 points, or roughly 0.5%. This is NPR News.
There's no shortage of questions in this life. That's where the Life Kit podcast comes in.
Why can't I stop buying stuff?
Oh, what if they don't like me? Or what if I'm not charming enough?
Are you going to understand what I'm going through?
I'm Marielle Segarra, the new host of Life Kit, a podcast that guides you through all the big and small questions with the help of experts. Listen now to the Life Kit podcast from NPR.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Hey, stranger, get out of here. Stranger, get out of here.
Isochar Music, promoters of clean, uplifting reggae music, presents the single Stranger by Empress Akua, produced by Sangi Davis, distributed by Top Gong International, available on iTunes and all digital platforms. Call 310-559-0448 or email isocharmusic@gmail.com. Stranger by Empress Akua is on the Isochar Music label.
Brings back memories. Hey, stranger, get out of here. Stranger, get out of here.
Isochar Music, promoters of clean, uplifting reggae music, presents the single Stranger by Empress Akua, produced by Sangi Davis, distributed by Top Gong International, available on iTunes and all digital platforms. Call 310-559-0448 or email isocharmusic@gmail.com. Stranger by Empress Akua is on the Isochar Music label.
Brings back memories. Lying here, looking up at the ceiling. You're lying there, sleeping. I reach out to you. You turn and say, I love you. But no, you're only dreaming. This relationship has no meaning. No meaning. No. Time to face reality. You're not the one for me. We're from two different places and times, yeah. You go your way, and I'll go my way. I'll go all the way alone, yeah. I've got to go on without you. I've got to brings back memories of the good times we used to share. I'd never hurt you, and I'm not trying to desert you, but it's time to face reality about you and me. Hey, I just can't fake it. I just can't take it. We got to break it. This relationship, you don't understand me. You say that I act like a child and I'm wild. You don't want me to be free. Free. We meet on the street. We're like strangers. We say hello and go our separate ways. Yes, hey, stranger, get up, get out of here. Stranger, get up, get out of here. Stranger, get up, get out of here. Stranger, get up, you're not wanted here. No, lying here, looking up at the ceiling. You're lying there, sleeping.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats. Best FM.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508. 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you got to be clean. You got to make it straight, you can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling, and then you will feel it, you'll feel the soul inside of you.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. here to pick up the pieces.
Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. 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 Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces.
Yes. Welcome back to the program. We had Isaac Char feature a while ago. What it was again? Isaac Char feature. Empress Takura. Akura. Yeah. Music name? Akura. Stranger. Empress Akura. Thank you. Very nice Isaac Char music. I'm going to start playing some of them music, otherwise to myself, you know. But anyway. Yes, back here in the program, in the second half of the program this day here, the day of Paul Bogle, 11th of October, 2022. And we're going to resume the live chat. Yeah. Johnny John said, respect my wife name is Maureen, mine not Johnson of St. Andrew. Give thanks. I think it's his anniversary. AMG Fast, not necessarily in Jamaica. You give until the same people kill you. Oh yeah. Pablo Music says, Sugar might not point out that Diamond's music. And point out that Diamond's music to Coxon. Mean Girl by Larry Marshall was the original. We're still grieving for Tabby. I wrote the one when name I Need a Roof Over My Head, okay? Still grieve for him, of course. Bob Cosmic said on the shooting in Spain, it seemed like the motto of Jamaica for change. To out of many gun people. I saw what a thing, Selassie, what a thing. And him continue. Pablo Music, the true about Larry Marshall, Mean Girl, and the Diamonds use of the rhythm. Pablo say, happy are giving our best without a rest. And go on and giving, don't count the cost. Babande. Alright, true. The Natal Basco say, Bob Marley, Babylon System, Wine Press. Yes, Bob Cosmic said, time is fast approaching the name of the show. Straight up like 12 o'clock, or there was text that come before the midday break. Ekondayo Brennan says, His Majesty did make the speech on spirituality. He did make that speech. He just quoted the word spirituality, not being religion, from an Indian mystic. Okay. I believe he was making the speech in honor of, we won't get the rest of that. Pablo Music said the Bogle move was spontaneous reaction to systemic oppression. October 23rd, my birthday, yes. United Nation Day, I ring. Joseph Richardson say, okay. Joseph Richardson say, I have a voice. Pablo Music say, I walk from Stony Go to Spain, Spanish Town, 2 times. That's 200 miles. No ears. Something gots to give. Okay, no ears. Nobody now listen. Knowledge and Paul said, J. Bongo teacher and fellow classmate, I warning to our people, store up food because some dark days are coming. When you see Bill Gates and see Chin buying up farmland, yeah, Patrick in New York City. Bob Cosmic said, could you play the return of Paul Bogle by Roland Alphonse? A big tune that's underrated. Matter of fact, I would have more say Dan Drummond tune, I'll do the 2 of them. Dan Drummond, Return of Paul Bogle. One of my all-time favorite them. Return of Paul Bogle. I'll cable on HVAC services. All right. Yes, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Somebody was asking about a little sketch on Mortimer Plano. Well, as I said earlier, Mortimer Plano was an activist in the Rastafari movement from the 1950s when I'm in my 20s. I'm born 1931. And by 1959, I was 28 years old, born September. Very active in the movement, very articulate. I don't think I'm going to hold up a school. I don't think I'm going to school beyond primary school now, but very articulate, very well read, and have a whole heap of different talent. And he was one of the early recognized dreadlocks amongst the leadership of Rastafari. Very physically, very formidable physically. Almost him never that tall, Plano wasn't more than about 5'10" tall. But him get the feel of being a mighty structure and a giant, and partly because I'm voice. Yes, he was well set in and built. But partly because I'm voice. Partly because the strong baritone voice we have, and him use it well and purposefully in getting the message across. Now, in 1961, he was that articulate and prominent amongst the young Rastafari brethren that he was selected by the Norman Manley regime to be on the mission to visit about 5 African countries to find out what was the level of welcome and receptivity that them would extend to people returning from the diaspora from in a captivity to Africa to live. Into 5 countries, West Africa and East Africa. I think it's 2 countries them going to East Africa. Kenya and Ethiopia. The rest of them, I think the other 3 was in West Africa. But Plano, I don't think, other people went back to Africa on a different Rastafari mission. But Plano never go back on a Rastafari mission, but I think it's in 1972. I think it's 1972 or 1973. He went on a government mission to Africa because he was more closely aligned with the PNP. Very good friend with Dudley Thompson and many more. And went to Dudley Thompson when Dudley Thompson was Minister of Foreign Affairs, went to Africa. And Dudley Thompson used to live in Africa and work in Africa. There was a big contact for the JLP, for the PNP government. Not only for the government, but for the party. And Mortimer Plano went back there with him in 1972. I think he went back there more one time. Eventually, well, the Plano's most famous time was on the visit of His Majesty Haile Selassie to Jamaica in 1966, when he helped to smooth some of the difficulties that was developing from the beginning of Haile Selassie's visit. The difficulty of people swarming the airport, swarming the plane, and difficulty of maintaining protocol and order. Plano was one of the people who helped convince the Jamaica people to relax and step back and allow the formality of the visit to go through, Anyway, go ahead and play our next piece of music. This one named World is in Trouble by Dennis Brown. A requested music requested by one of our callers. Ready? World is in Trouble, Dennis Brown.
got to believe it. Cast away all evil spell. Don't play a hero, you'll end down in hell. You've got your troubles and I've got mine. Let's work together to make things fine. Gotta be sure of all things we do. Preserve our lives, be pure and true. The things we feel and see were meant to be. It's the fulfillment of prophecy. I said the world is trouble, and living ain't easy. I said the world is trouble. You got to believe it. The world is trouble, yeah, and living ain't easy. I said the world is trouble. You got to believe it. Why, yeah. Oh, right now.
All right, we're going to join the telephone line. After a little bit of Dennis Brown, the world is in trouble. Good afternoon, welcome to the program.
That's up, brother Jerry. Where you at, brother?
Yes, Franco, Wagwan.
Yeah, you know, brother.
Yeah, man.
Bless up yourself. Bless up, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm all the man, them on the bridge and assistant on the corner. I write down them name, but I do them have to tell me. Nice to come meet me with them when I come through the last week.
Yeah, man. Them, see them up, a couple of them are heal you up, man. Them are big up the show, because them are listening, you know. Yeah, man, I want to heal up my uncle on a day like today, you know, me I tell you, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man, Pa Bongo, my uncle, that, you know, me I tell you, Sam Sharp, and my daddy, but Pa Bongo, my uncle.
Alright.
Yeah, man, I have to big him up on a day like today.
Yes, sir.
Zulu and Poopa. Yeah, man, but anyway, Jeremy, I tell you, yesterday, about 7:30, something I changed the station.
Yeah.
Go to the station and buck up down a JLT FM.
Oh, yes.
I want to call in the people there, I want the calling section.
Yeah.
People them are calling, man. I felt so this courage and this graceful. The people them are calling, they one another squatters and criminals.
Yeah.
Just like the old coup, them people are calling.
Yes, yes, you can imagine.
Yeah, man. And the presenter just sounded quiet, make people just dead there, call people squatters and criminals.
They must embarrass.
Yeah, man, embarrassing, man. I'm sitting there listening, I'm like, oh my goodness. People that live up in the moon or up in Jupiter, up in Uranus, and people that don't live on Earth.
Imagine.
No, man, them people, they don't live on Earth, man. Them live up in Uranus or somewhere, man.
Alien.
Yeah, man, because them not see nothing was going on Earth, Jerry. Babylon had them soft.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Babylon has come away from me see so ashamed. Listen to people like me, I call next somebody like myself, squatters, criminals.
Yes.
I support Babylon and we there, yo.
Yes, man.
Oh my, yo, we lost, man. Lost, brother.
Yes.
But I talked to a student who go to Hampton, when was it? I think Saturday.
Yeah.
Like she was telling me, like, I think she said they're having something up there for Una Mars this week. I think it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Man, some type of commensurate something for Miss Una Mars, man.
Una Marson is Una Marson. She was a Hampton student, you know, Una Marson. She was a very brilliant young Jamaica woman, militant black woman from Jamaica. Went to England very early. I think she went to England in the 20s or 30s and did a great deal of work, including was on BBC. But she happened to be the secretary at one time for Marcus Garvey. And when Haile Selassie came to England, she also was his secretary. So you must know the amount of things where she go on with as a young woman nearly 100 years ago. Yeah, she was a young student at Hampton. What
a brilliant lady. Yes, that's what I was telling students. The little young miss. Yeah, man, for real. That's what I was telling her, man, that Morrison went to Hampton High School.
Yeah.
I think, I told her, I'm not sure, but I think she was the first black lady.
Yes, I was just going to say that. I believe she was the first black student there. She was a very good friend of both of my parents.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For real, man. So, I think it was yesterday them said them have it. There was, I think, I'm not sure what day this week,
I'm glad to hear that, even though I couldn't be there, but, I'm glad to hear that. Next time I go to Hampton, I've got to check with them and find out what them did. It's great to know that our school recognized her.
Yes, man, for real, man. Because I say, yo, that's very impressive. I felt impressed.
Yes.
Yeah. So them kick through his heritage one side, them not really teach through things, so I was so proud.
Yeah,
man, for real, man. Yeah, man, big up Mr. Thompson and the rest of the listener them,
Yes, man.
The centric minded, good behavior, good people, them loving the good people. Bless up on yourself. Dear brother, bless up, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you very much for the call, Franco. Thank you. Yes, that is Franco telling us, giving us some good information that Hampton has recognized the greatness of one of them past students, Una Morrison. All right, the numbers again. 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. As I was telling about this month, them say is National Heritage Month. Although Jamaica is not a real nation up to now. We know what national heritage means. So people like Martin are planning to do some great work with very little preparation, not no whole schooling, but him do some great work. On one hand. But on the other hand, he was aligned like a lot of Rastafarian, like a lot of other ordinary Jamaican. He was aligned to one of the parties more than the other one. He was a man very more closer to the PNP than to the JLP, and he used to kind of move along and in accordance with the PNP. Now, a few Rastaman usually move in accordance with the JLP, but most Rastafari don't deal with none of the party at all. Because Rastafari is the main set of people who are alerting the people of Jamaica that none of the parties will really represent them. We soon get back to Mortimer Planner. We have a call? All right, let's go to the phone. Good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon.
Yes, Mr. Small.
Where are we going?
Yes. In your view, how long before poverty is eliminated from the earth?
I can't give an estimate. I can't give a meaningful estimate. I can call some numbers and some years. But I can't give a meaningful estimate because I really don't have a sense of how long. But it seemed to me like the system that you know that poverty is a created thing. Poverty is not a natural thing. Do you appreciate that?
I heard you say that, and I was thinking about it, and I'm not certain, because if that's the case, are you saying all human beings were rich at once, at first?
No, I'm not saying that. I am saying that there was times when there was no concept or rating of richness. That is a thing that developed after time. Would you appreciate that there was a time that no richness was considered amongst human beings?
No, I'm not sure. I have to think about it, because are you saying that there was never a time when some had more than others?
All right, there was a time when human beings never used to measure what them have. They would just enjoy what them have and don't measure what they have. Then after that, when human consciousness start to grasp possession, the possession of things. Because human beings used to just enjoy things now. But afterwards, human beings start to possess things, you understand? Like a human being or a family of human being would go to a mango grove and just enjoy themselves until the mango done, then they move to the next place. After a while now, some human beings start to dominate a mango grove or dominate an individual mango tree. and say to themselves, this is my tree and I will fight. And if you're strong, you will succeed in not making anybody come near your tree. It's after that people start to estimate possession. This is my tree, or me and my group have more mango tree than any other group. You accept that that was a development?
I understand what you're saying, but you cannot be scientific on that, can you? How do you know when? So you're saying certain bad feelings never exist one time?
Bad feeling could not have always existed. There must have been time. The bad feeling could not have existed at all time. Because if bad feeling did not exist from big beginning, we wouldn't reach where we were now. If bad feeling was existing from the same time as good feeling, we could never reach where we reach now.
I see. So you're saying there was a time when there were no bad feelings, and then bad feelings came in, and then bad feelings dominated and conquered the earth.
Hear this now. Don't put words in my mouth. Let us go step by step. I was not here all the time, but I have enough sense that I can appreciate human feelings. Just 1 minute there. 1 minute there. Hello? Who is this? Who is this? Which chambers? A very important connection. That's why I answered my phone. But usually I try to answer the phone to tell people that you can't talk to me when I'm on the air. But I'm glad I get connected about that one because it's important. All right, yes, I have enough sense. And that is one of the blessings that human beings have. Human beings have more senses. Human beings have more imagination and grasp of reality than most other living things. Do you agree about that?
Yes, I think human beings are.
And because we have more
intelligence,
because we have more articulated intelligence, we can understand what other human beings go through and what human beings went through before. We can also understand greed, and we can also understand the lack of greed. Many human beings do not experience greed. Do you agree with that?
That most human beings don't experience.
I didn't
greed.
say most. Listen to me carefully. I didn't say most. I said many human beings do not experience greed. I
can't say that, sir. I can't say.
I never say you can say that. I am saying something, and I'm asking if you can appreciate that. I never say you say so. I am telling you.
Because I don't know no human being like. Because no, I don't know human being like that.
You experience a lot of greed.
Greed, I have experienced greed.
Don't give me a long sentence. Hello, sir. It is not necessary to give me a long sentence to answer that. I ask you a simple thing if you experience greed.
Yeah, I know what greed is, yes.
Yeah, you have experienced it in yourself, being greedy?
I control myself.
No, just say yes or no. Just tell me yes or no. You experience greediness in yourself ever?
Yes.
All right. So from your experience greediness, you would appreciate that other human beings, not only from not because you experience it, you would appreciate that other human beings experience it, and also because you are observant, you would observe other people being greedy, don't you?
Yes.
All right. So you experience greediness and you appreciate what it is. I think you can also appreciate, and it seemed to me that you try to control any greediness that did rise up in you, right?
Yes.
Therefore, you don't really enjoy greediness. Matter of fact, it makes you feel uncomfortable if you feel like you have been greedy. So therefore, your imagination is able to grasp that not all human beings are greedy. Some human beings are greedy. And when you start to understand what greed is, you must appreciate that there must have been a time or some human beings who never greedy. And so therefore you also would be able to appreciate that the feeling of possession is not a feeling that you had all the time. Did you always experience a feeling of possession?
I think so, because
when you just come out of your mother as a baby, you think that you did start to experience possession?
I knew that this was my house, my home.
No, when you just born, when you just born 1 week and 2 weeks, there's no way that you could.
Not when you're a newborn baby.
That's what I said. I asked you plainly. So it was not always with you. So therefore, the sense of possession is something that people come to experience. And after a while, them start to question their feeling of possession. They might become embarrassed about it or uncomfortable with it. Till afterward, they might suppress it. But some like to have it.
Sure. How long was this period of perfection? How long was it for?
You are trying to ask me from the beginning that you call the program. You start to ask me to measure, so to give me some time measurements about certain things, and I told you it is not.
You stand up high, tall up to the sky, and you say things, and it is, and you say what the Lord Jesus said was nonsense.
What I said was nonsense.
You said, him said, the poor will always be here as a wrong statement. So you said.
I believe some people wrote in that. I believe some people who have an interest of people being poor, they have a vested interest and a reason why they want people to poor. Such people wrote in that. That is what I believe. I don't believe a man.
And you will make sure that you and your crew will eliminate poverty.
All right, hear this now. The hostility that you have for me and my crew, it kind of limits you. Once you have hostility.
You're talking nonsense, but you believe that you're right.
All right, so therefore you never really call the program to have a discussion. You call to have an argument, which is a competition, and then see which one do better in the argument.
But all the facts you're telling me, so-called facts or fantasies, are
all right. Well, call again tomorrow, and we can trash it out back a little more. But we can't spend the whole time in competition, which is what you prefer. You prefer competition. Competition is enjoyable. Hold on. Let me don't talk. Competition is enjoyable sometimes, but I don't enjoy too much competition or competition for a long time. Just a little fooling around more time like a scrimmage, but not for long. All right, call me again, even before the program done, or preferably tomorrow. All right, you can call back anytime before the program done. Thank you. Have another call. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Jerry.
Wagwan.
Not much, you know. That brother there, no, where name, Malvern?
Some people call him Malvern, yeah.
Where he come from, Upper Malvern?
Apparently, yes, I think so.
Because I feel ashamed, because all the time I hear that man, him come with some opposition to certain things. I think him needs to call the other station where them call JLP station, you know, man.
Why?
Call.
I think he calls quite a few stations and him enjoy discussion. But why you think him should call JLP station?
Because I listen him all the time and him always oppose. Like when I say about poverty now, like him expect it to stay forever. You know, I hear Satan will get eliminated.
No, he has read in the Bible that Jesus said the poor we will have with us always. He remembers that I expressed that I don't think that a man as sensible of Jesus would have said that. And because I know that the Bible was translated and also interpreted, and I know that it was some money people do it, I expressed that I believe is money people put in that line to say, don't bother try fight poverty because because that make money people more comfortable.
Yeah, and Jerry, I believe that some money people put in our Bible say you must turn your other cheek when a man backs you. They believe that.
No, I don't think that has to do with money. I think that has to do with a strategy. No, listen. I think that has to do with a strategy say, don't immediately react or pay back violence for violence. Don't do it immediately. Because it's only two cheeks you have, So when him say turn the other cheek, that don't mean he must keep on flip-flop, and get boxed 10 minutes straight. Him said don't react at the first boxing. Be even willing to be assaulted again, because the people who are not quick to fight and quick to war usually more terrible and dreadful in war than the people who are quick to war. Are you there?
Yeah. Me I hear, me I think about what we say next, but
yeah.
But me there listen still. But the man them know see him always have heated arguments all the time.
Yes, I don't mind it, but if we're going to spend, I try to give each call at least 10 minutes. If we're going to spend the whole 10 minutes that way, and nothing wrong with spending the whole 10 minutes that way, but afterward, him start to express hostility about me and my crew and them kind of way. I don't vex with that neither, but I can't make 10 minutes pass and them go along with that and go on to that. So that's why I try to get you to come on the line. You know?
You know, say land. I wanted the thing where people always want to possess.
Yes, of course. I think land is probably one of the earliest causes of people to experience possession. I believe so.
And when we see right now, it's like we are going right back to the 60s when we did small, when just certain people have land. Because at them, me say I buy out by land now. The man them with the money. And then a little more when my grandson, he can go cross now, he can go a river.
Yes.
Because, he can go a mango tree, he no have no river, he no have no sea.
Yes, exactly. Don't have no land, no sea.
Worry about.
Yes. Now I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you're nearly as old as me. But growing up, I get my sense. I start to understand and remember things. No, I start to record things in my memory when me in my 2 before me at 3. Because the first thing I can record was 2 months before me at 3-year-old. That means I was 2. And the more me start to understand things and remember things, a little after that, me start hear about people are going to England. And it was mostly poor people who had to pay some big money to go on the ship to England. And most of them couldn't find the money. Most of them wasn't people working in a job to save. So most of them was people who have some land a country, used to sell the land and buy a ticket to England, you understand?
Yeah, yes.
So when I was a little boy, 5, possibly more people in Jamaica, more poor people and more black people did have land than now. Because a lot of the land was sold out in the 50s. And even up to the 60s and even up to now, people still selling land to migrate. So I believe that when I was 5-year-old, people did have more land than what them have now. And it link in with what you are thinking about. People, the people who have in land is getting more land, and the people who have no land is getting even less. I hear you.
Yeah. All right, then, Jerry.
All right, thanks for the contribution. Yeah, then the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Next call. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Jerry. How are you?
Yeah, man, fine. Go ahead.
I just want to tell the public, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I hear someone was talking about the LGBTQ.
LG what?
LGBTQ.
Oh, you left, they're not BT99 again.
Yeah.
Or LG. TQ, okay, yes.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm just going to be straightforward. I'm gay, right? I'm gay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why persons don't leave us alone on the road.
Hold on there. Hold on. You are gay. You live in Kingston or you live in the country? You live in a town or city or you live in the country?
I'm in Kingston, man. I'm in Kingston. Why don't people leave you alone?
All right. Tell me what is your experience?
I mean, when I'm abroad,
No, don't tell me about abroad. Tell me about in Jamaica. What is your experience?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, I really called to help the guy with the wheelchair. I have a wheelchair to give the gentleman that asks about the wheelchair. That is what I really called.
Okay, and you're in Kingston with the wheelchair?
Yeah, but I want his numbers because what I want him to, if he could spend the night with us, or I could just interview him.
Who is this us?
Pardon?
Who is the us?
No, I live with my friends.
You mean when you live with your friend, you live with your married friend or just casual friend?
Yeah, my boyfriend.
No, but you don't tell me if your boyfriend or you married or if it's a casual thing.
No, we're not married. But
you're not married. Eh? Hold on, calm down. You might get the visit. Calm down. Hold on, calm down. All right, you want him to spend the night with us, right?
Yeah, because I want to interview him and ask him some questions.
But you're not going to interview him the day though. Not in the day.
Huh?
You're not going to interview him in the day though.
The thing is, Jerry.
No. Don't tell him about the thing yet. Later, tell him about the thing. But I say you don't want to interview him in the day.
No, the thing is, I won't.
No. Just tell me first. You want to interview him in the day?
No, I won't have the time to interview.
All right, so it has to be a night interview. Okay, go ahead. Hold on. You're breaking up. Somebody broke it. You're breaking up.
Huh?
You're breaking up. You was breaking up?
Okay. Sorry.
I don't mean break up like in relationship, you know.
Okay.
All right. So what you say now? Your experience in Jamaica now on the road. I just said people interviewing you. Tell me about some of your experience.
Okay. I mean, like for instance, yesterday I was in Africa, right? At Clacto Plaza there.
Yeah.
I was there with my boyfriend. We were kissing up and having a good time. And I mean.
Oh, you were kissing. What? You were kissing his top? Hold on. You were kissing in Clock Tower. You was kissing his top?
Huh?
You were kissing his top?
In top?
No, you were kissing the top of him?
Yeah, that's my man.
That's what?
That's my man.
No, I didn't want to know if you're kissing him top or if you're kissing him front or him back or him top or him bottom. What kind of kiss you was kissing?
I was kissing him on his. He's my lover.
No, but then if it's your lover, hold on there. If it's your lover, is what turn you on in Clock Tower, that's why you want to go in Clock Tower go kiss.
No, the point I'm making.
All right, so, yes.
I mean, the crowd looking at us.
All right, now, so if you kiss your boyfriend on him top or him, hold on. If you kiss your boyfriend on him top or him bottom in Clock Tower, you don't expect people to react to that.
No, they need to leave us alone. Man.
No, you did it. You did it for people to see and to react. Just like how you're calling this program.
No.
Hold on, you're calling this program and making up that for people to react. You hear him start to poop though. I don't wrong him for pass gas. Because if people go and puncture your balloon, you must pass gas. Next call. Good afternoon. I think it's him back the coach.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, man. How you doing, sir?
Well, go on.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, me there down Hanover side today at some work, and
yeah.
Me I try to listen you. I listen to the radio coming down, but me not really hear Bess FM down that side there. No, me only hear one other station on it. You know?
Okay, you have an internet on your phone?
Yeah, me always have internet, man, but me don't normally listen to the radio on internet.
All right, but if you have internet on your phone, you know if you go up on the YouTube and get the program?
Yeah, man.
All right, okay, all right.
No, I'm big up my name Miguel Lan today.
Okay.
I encourage all of the people in our center to come out and support the thing, you know, because full time now we start come together to replace the system.
Yes, and represent. That is the main point. Full time we come together and start represent ourselves. Therefore, that is why people like Miguel Lan and so on move around that the people can get to see the type of service for them can get. And maybe the people decide, say, either them want the representation of that group, or them want somebody from them community now if you could join that group and say, well then make this group a bureau or representative and serve us.
Yeah man, because I get to find out, say the reason why we under this oppression for so long from England, England puppets them, is because we decided that we're not going to politics.
Alright, hold on. I'll get the information say in Hanover it is best to try tune in for 100.3.
Oh, 100.3, because 100.1 me I try listening.
Alright, try the 3 there. Alright, what you were saying? You were just saying a while ago again?
Yeah, the reason why England PNP and England JLP have it down is because we decided we're not going to politics. And I get the fan say, if we are not in the halls of parliament or the country, we can't make no law to help we.
Yes, if we want to conduct a peaceful revolution, we would organize politically in the representation way first. I think, logically.
Yes.
You don't want war, it's not sensible to start with aggression. So therefore,
yes.
Yeah,
so we make a little note the solution. This is the solution because I get to find out what England did in the 1800s coming out. What they did to us? They found out that we, the slave population here in Jamaica, the majority, we are the majority. What they did, they decided that we have to leave Jamaica now, and because the world is uproad the slavery thing. So what we are going to do? England sit down and plan it and say, you know what we're going to do? Alright. If we have our white governors down in Jamaica there, the slave population is going to look at us and they're going to say, well, we don't want them to rule it. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some men from among them, and we're going to give them some laws that they will always keep us ruler over the African population. But the people will never find out this.
Yeah. So what kind of law? Tell me a sample of what kind of law could help to do that.
Based on how they write the constitution as the queen, as the monarch, as the sovereign of Jamaica, meaning head of Jamaica, ruler of Jamaica. So Norman and Bustamante meet to the British them and plan a trick. So if we not get people from among us
all right, look, hold on. To help people understand more, what kind of trick them did meet together? Norman Manley and Bustamante, what kind of trick them and England would meet together and plan? We have to look at what kind of trick would have served them.
All right. I watch a clip, and Jamaica must know this, that Norman Manley and Bustamante, they are family, they are cousins.
Very close, yes.
Yes. So I watch a clip where I saw Norman and Busta there in England in a big celebration with the British before they came back here in 1962 and
yes, conference, them keep conference.
Yes, and they laugh and celebrate with the English then. So the British just say, all right, you guys are two of us, so we're gonna set you over these Africans, and they will not know because they can't read and write so good. They don't understand. Same thing with Andrew and Mark Golding,
All right, now hear this. Norman Manley and Bustamante, you see?
Yeah.
Did know that from 18 years before. It's not 62 when them go a conference, them know that, Them know that from 18 years before. And them and the British have an understanding from 18 years before. But it reached a next stage. So 18 years later at independence, it reached a next stage. So it's a next arrangement again to make the arrangement more efficient. Now, in the time of 1655, when the British take Jamaica, the main way to get rich was to plant cane and sell sugar in Europe. The Europeans just get to know about sugar and know say have a substance can put in all food make it taste nice. So them will buy it at a very big price. So the two main way to make money when Britain captured Jamaica was to plant cane and make sugar and sell it in Europe. Or you capture a ship out at sea that is not from your country. In other words, Englishman capture Spanish ship, capture Portuguese ship, capture Italian ship, capture French ship. And
Henry Morgan was that man. We do all of them something for them too.
I don't talk enough, so some people going to lost them train of thought. If I don't get to finish, tell what was it. Yes. If I don't get to finish, tell what was the next way for England get rich. People going to get confused. The two way to get rich was to capture people and plant cane and sell the sugar. Or you send boat out at sea, go capture other people boat and thief off them riches off of the boat. So it's those two things England used to do. Now them do that for nearly 200 years, from 1655. Go right up till 1800. 1800 now, just like how them have ship we can go sail and capture the ship. A ship is a machinery, you know. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So them learn how to make some more modern machine that can do more things than just stop at a ship. Them learn how to make machine we can manufacture all different kind of things. So them have a new way to make money now. Because other countries are make sugar cheaper than Jamaica, you know. So the way how them have to sell the Jamaica sugar there. You have other country going to the sugar plantation thing and sell it cheaper than Jamaica. So selling sugar wasn't the easiest way to make money. So them start make machine we can make some other things now and them find out a way. If you make machine we can make every different product. All you have to do now is start sell those products to people. You know, have to worry have slave again. You know, have to worry sell sugar, you understand?
Yeah, man.
So it's some modern machine make them have a new way of making money, you know. So every time them find a new method, them have to make a new arrangement and make new law. So that's why I was telling you, say, Buster and Manley, they don't have agreement with England from 18 years before, you know. 1938. No, 1944. But after 18 years now, other ways to make money come in more modern. So that's why 62 now, them call them in a next conference and say, look here, we have to update the methods of making money off of the people of Jamaica. So them call them to a conference in England and update the new way of making money. So every time them come to agreement, is a new way of making money because the old time we either run out or the new way can make more money. Same way Wellness I get to in a Commonwealth and send Camina Johnson up there. New arrangement from the find new way of making money. Same way Wellness make announcement, same as send out bulldozer. New way I'm find out to make money, so I'm sending bulldozer and take away. So every time I see them do something new, is a newer way of conning and thieving them find out.
Yeah.
So every new way them find out, them make a new agreement and sign it.
So the solution we have to go job on the people them now. We must only vote for people who are around us.
You must. People who represent you must people who come from amongst you, not no parties, right?
Yes.
And people who you vote for must people who serve you, not for rule you.
Yes. So me a big up Miguel Land thing. I'm on the whole of St. Thomas say go they go march and make we start build some political movement.
Yes, that is it. That is how you build political movement. Yes.
If you vote for PNP in England, you vote for.
Yes, and if you vote for JLP, worse.
If you vote for JLP, the same thing.
Worse.
We have to farm one thing.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And that way now, voting is a thing that costs plenty money. Electoral politics cost billions of dollars because them buy people vote. But when you combine up all over the country with other people who have the same idea, it don't cost us so much because you will not have to buy no vote. You hear me?
That is true.
So most people afraid to go into politics because them say it's going to take too much money on JLP and PNP.
No, but we can have fundraiser. This is just
yes, man.
We can have fun. We can keep fundraiser now. We keep we look a party and hundreds of people come. And
even though we know say Wholeness go and make an announcement say we is criminal keeping fundraiser, and him going to send soldier and police. We know him going to do that, you know. But that can't stop it. That can't stop it.
Yeah, man, we have to do it now. Jamaica, you see, ghetto people, overall Jamaica, and we the Africans, we have to leave PNP and JLP. No good now go come out of them.
Yes, we know that already. But we have to, we know that, you know. But we can't keep repeating that to the people from morning till night. We have to explain things more to them more. So the next thing we have to explain to them, we can represent our own self without turn to JLP and PNP. And it's not going to cost an whole lot of money. So that is the new, just like how them have to make new agreement. Every time them improve a thing, they say them come together and make new agreement. That's how now we have to make a new agreement now, say. We can't just tell them about PNP and JLP every day. We have to tell them, say...
I wrote me there before I go. I want to say this, I want to say this to Jamaica, I want to say this to you, and you have to agree with me. I mean, at the last election, 17% people vote. You see, next... The local
no, it's not 17% people vote.
Eh?
It wasn't 17% vote.
Are you what, 20?
No. 21 for JLP and 16 for PNP. 37 and all.
37. More the Jamaican people come together. It's when the PNP keep them conference, don't go there. It's when the JLP keep them conference, don't go there. So we unite, vote to look a man where you see from your area where decide to run at that country.
Yes, all right. You're quite right. You have to go work out your argument smoother and smoother, and you go to the people. But you have to prove to the people that you is not a con man, you know. Therefore, yes, you have to make people get to know you and know everything about you that them can check out if you're a con man. Because it's not going so easy, you know. Because them get con so much, the people have who come into them now have to go come clean, and that's a great thing. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. Andrew,
no, I have to go. I really have to go now. I have to go now. I have to go now. But we're going to work out the thing better and better. Thank you.
Yeah.
We have more? Good afternoon. Welcome. No? All right. I think we have some live chat to catch up with you now. But in the meantime, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Next call. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Good evening, Mr. Smart.
Well, go on.
Yeah, man. You know, this morning, we don't see all our location we like to disclose, you know.
Yeah, so what?
It's not all our location we like to disclose.
Yes, I know. So sometimes I do it, but I ask people, yeah.
No, man, all about me, man. It's a point that I make. A Eugene, man.
I know, sir, you, man.
It's a point I want to make.
Yeah.
But start off by saying that because, you know, he's a man like this way, and everywhere you go, you want people to see you're there.
Yes.
Man, I'm left to the police this morning, I run up in a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Run up in a good police friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I was saying to him that I understand that the 26th of this month, a function will go on down a 19 mile.
Yes.
And I was planning to go, but I was listening to the program sometime last week and sometime this week, and I hear a young man was talking about it was like to contribute towards the cookout. Like even buy 2 tickets and don't even go.
Yes.
But when I listen to you, I heard like you say, you'll be there. So I said to myself, then I'm at Old Harbour and you will be there, but I'm going to have a dip on the spot too. So I was saying to the person of mine, when I see this, when I this morning, is a policeman from Old Harbour, ex-policeman, and the police anymore.
Yeah.
His name is Sheriff.
Yeah.
You know, he is a popular listener of your program, you know.
Yeah.
Program. He live in Langsville.
Yeah.
You know, he resign now. You know, so this morning, he must say to me, say, here, over there, you call Jerry, you know, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I say, no, so I'm going to give you a shout out. So I say to him about the 19-mile team, I said to me, say, if he didn't come, and I say, I tell him 2 days, I remind him 2 days before. I said, no, remind me 2 days, man, remind me before 2 days, man.
Yes.
You understand? So I say, I'm going to call you and tell you, say, you know, if you ever did it, man, a few hours, I will come on the ends, come greet you, man, and meet you, man.
That's good, thank you.
But the next thing now, what I really, really want to talk about, I go ask you something, and I'm not saying it to hurt your feelings, you know. You see, I was talking to the previous call before me there.
Yeah.
And he was making some point, and I sit down and I'm analyzing all those points I'm making to that caller. And I just feel like, say, when those so-called big net boys sit down in them office where they want to sit down, with them same lover friend and them, you know, they feel like when you disclose, you know, when you open the wider listening world of us out here, You know, when you see them hurt, you know. So
yeah.
Come out the whole for ways, or they can't keep it silent.
Yes.
I mean, that's about kill, but get, you know, make a program of fly, make everything go on, make you can't, your voice cannot be heard.
Yes.
And then I said, to we, the wider listening public, we want to take heed and take note of everything you are saying. That means as much, you know, we're taking as much as we can take heed. That when them try to keep us silent, at least we already educated already. That means, you know, we can spread the word where you teach us from a long time. Because see, like a time I come, they're going to go on silent you because you expose them too much and they shame. Because even when I say, each time they find a new way to make a new money, I do it, you know, they find, you know, I was listening to say, that is true. You know, and I tell you.
Yeah, man. All the while, them have to make some new plan and sometimes them announce it, but them not going to tell everything about it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So, I'm going to beat up the place, man.
All right.
I'm going to meet up and we can have a reasoning and, you know.
Yeah, man.
Eat a food and drink a beer together. I know you're ready for the beer thing. I say the beer thing.
No, but yeah, if you can't drink beer, me drink water or something else.
All right, that's cool, man.
Yes, sir.
And again, big up a friend, Sheriff. Ex-policeman from Wallava. Very nice policeman.
What's his name?
Sheriff. Live in Longville.
Sir.
Yeah, man, Sheriff.
Surf, okay.
Yeah, man, Sheriff. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right, him on the program right now.
All right, yes, I yell him there for me.
Yes, my friend. Yeah, man, look more.
All the best. All right, we have some live chat and I'll get back to it. Johnny Johnson said, poverty is a brain function. Health, wealth, richness is a choice. Choose you today successful prosperity, not poverty and poorness. You are a child of the king and queen. Learn this. All right, that is the first live chat. Next one. Ekundayo Brennan say, ones on the internet are actually saying it is a quote from a book written by P.K. Nvenge and was misquoted in a compilation of His Majesty words in 2000. All right, I went to take a note of that. P.K. Nvenge quoted on spirituality. All right. Now I know His Majesty quote Bible more time and him quote other people. So nothing wrong if somebody quotes somebody else, but it is best when them give credit to the people who is quoted. Yet people who interpret and translate speeches sometimes leave out these quotations. Trevor Miller said, Bongo Jerry, could you please play a tune by the Heptones? The name of the song is Be a Man. Can't promise it today, but Johnny John said, when I was training to be a priest, I was always the vows of poverty to serve God and protect. I said no, not this text is not finished. Why Walcott say, colonialism and capitalism is the cost of greediness. Kevin Lance said, Jerry Small, are the cow man that? My mind tell me say a cow man. Mind tell me say a bull cow him always molest. Mind tell me say I know heifer. Bob Cosmic said, Kevin Lawrence, what is this? And he must smile till him cry. Kevin Lawrence said, he is everything all the time. He comes with a new story. Johnny Johnson said, King James was a body man, gay, but he was asked to transcribe the Bible. Facts, the King James version, yes. Bob Cosmic said, Kevin Lawson interview in the night mirror. Kevin Lawson said, Bob Cosmic, you don't hear his voice. Kevin Lawson said, I tell you, star, this is crazy. Toronto Yard say, why him want to interview someone to give him a wheelchair? For some, you see him want to know how to set the wheel or the pedal and wheel, you know. Is a look a boy from Maxfield, you know. The wickedest slam him a look. You understand? Anyway, Bob Cosmic say, Kevin Lawson, yes, it sound like a shame for real. Bobby Hill said, Bongo, please let go that distract. As I said, I strongly believe that he is sent by holiness to keep the public off their nastiness. Toronto Yard, they say, oh, it's that prank caller. You see it though? Kevin Law said tomorrow is something else. Patrick Cole said, Jerry, tell the man who need the wheelchair not to take this dirty and unholy chair. The chair will be abominable and dirty. You can imagine what the kind of things that take place now that they throw in there. Troy Thomas said, bless up Bongo there. The cold man have many personality. Them now tell you, man. Bob Cosmic said, Bongo Jerry, I'm not sure if you are familiar with the song named Split Personality by Tootsie Burt, backed by the legendary Scatterlight. Big tune. No, I'm glad to tell him about it. Let me the music play for this, sir. Please. I want to see if we can test what name Split Personality by Toots. How will I say? Now we're going to check out that one, man. Split Personality. And him said Scatterlights. Now where I said Tootsie Burt. I wonder if you can see if you find that one. Split Personality by Tootsie Burt. Jazzing said, Jano, fish back off from you, so. Patrick will say, I believe that Jamaican people should be aware of those Maroons who sold out their fellow blacks. And the way things look, they will sell us out again. The Maroons are a set of people who can be bought. Jazzing said, a fish you want up on the talk show. Patrick will say, I'm on record on talk shows that the people of Jamaica should remove both Buster and Norman Mandel from the list of national heroes and remove their tomb from Heroes Park. Some generation will do this act. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Rafael Dallas said, they say the tourism industry will make $5 billion US, but how much is food production going to make? Have a call? All right, let's get back to the phone. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yes, Jeremy, just call back to say one thing.
Yeah.
You want them people know, say, a letter them from we know.
Hold on, you break up like what? A letter what?
A letter them and a more away. So then
less of them? Yes, less of
LGB people are where you can.
Yeah.
You see the whole thing where you just hear, we read.
Yes.
So they must understand we plenty than them and little bit. So they can't win. We're not going to make them win. All right.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. More live chat. One more call? All right. Not yet. We have some more live chat, yeah? Brian Fairweather say, I appreciate when you include YouTubers, of course. Patrick will say, I want to big up Miguel and we'll be at the gathering. I also want to big up the UIC party and the Marcus Garvey party and hope that they can both merge to remove PNP and JLP who are a thorn in the flesh. The Natal Basco say, Cosmic, just listen to the scat, the trumpet I mean. What you say? Brian Fairweather say, who men say those that wish to lead the new parties are... Alright, we'll soon get the rest of that. Toronto Yard says, seem like that fresh prank caller is calling the program on that private number. The Natal Basco said, McFadden and Whitehead, ain't no stopping us now, on the move. Okay, we're on the move. Yes, that's nice. Okay. Let us see if we get back to the phone, you know. Ready? Alright, let's take a phone call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, my brother. How we doing?
Well, I said,
To all my brothers and my sister out there, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. From the east to the west and to the north and to the south of this wonderful, beautiful, lovely garden. Smoke a joker, wagwan. You know what that word there? What it mean?
What?
Smoke a joker.
You mean joker smoker?
Eh?
You mean joker smoker?
Yeah.
Well, when I used to hear it first in the 70s, it means you say you're a smoker, but you always have beg for light. You don't have no matches, you don't have no lighter. You want your bill spliff, you don't have no Rizzler, you don't have no paper for bill spliff. You want a cigarette in your spliff, you don't have no cigarette, you want a big piece of cigarette. In other words, you're a smoker, but you're not ready yet, you always have beg something.
Oh, okay. But it means, say, what? Smoke joker is like, you just love to talk and not do nothing.
So you would have one now?
No, Jerry, say me, I tell you, say that, I think it's mean.
No, you tell me that, but that's not what make you laugh. What make you laugh is when me ask you are what? You have sense though? You have sense though?
Jerry.
Little bit.
Jerry. Listen. Jerry, how much years now may I listen here?
How much, huh?
How many years now I'm listening to you?
How long do you live side of Bellevue?
What you say?
You say how long now you live side of Bellevue?
How long now? Jerry, I'll tell you now. Why is that a couple years now, you know? And yeah, tell me the same two we get together. And you know me I say, and I'll know me say, yeah, you get one somebody yet, you know.
Me not do what?
Yeah, tell me we get together. And I'll know me not see I organize up nothing.
Then hold on, me and you never go out one night.
Yeah, but we never organize nothing.
That's not people business. Alright, me and you and about 8 we never go to one night. So that's how.
But you go watch play and smoke and joke it out.
Me go what then what you want me? You know want me watch play, you want me watch you. No, but that's how people get to know one another. You go out and you do different activity. And you get to know one another. And you get to see what more you can combine and unite to do.
Jerry, that brother they were just standing for a while.
Which one?
They were going to an apple tree.
Yeah.
And do when same do. He couldn't come out this morning and come call.
Why is it people? What? No man, people see them on road more time and harass them but not kill them, you know. People see them on road more time and provoke. Because when two boys go in half a tree go do that, I provoke people, you know.
Yes.
But all the while them do it and people still not kill them. What kind of vibration are going there?
Every week you come with a different story.
No, but you come like him too because you not have to come on the program and vibrate. You vibrate and afterward you phone the program or you not have to do it to them one time.
Jerry, I tell him I'm those there keep up, you know.
Eh?
You understand? Jerry, listen what I'm asking out to Jerry.
Yeah.
You know what I said, Jerry? For real true.
Turn off the fan, man. Turn off the fan because that the place that can't cool.
Alright.
The fireside that can't cool. Eh?
Alright. Listen now, Jerry. We should never take an independence until them give us some more money, you know. You hear me say?
No, Jamaica not get no independence. It's you them fool up. Jamaica not get no independence.
I know me. Uno good happy. When them say independent, me was a little baby. Me probably the one side and sit down and I say, boy, look what them do to Jamaica. You understand me? I say, them would have to teach for Jerry. You understand? We get the same kind of treatment. You know so much people are away from a hospital and are dead and all them kind of things there. You understand? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Jamaica would have better off for that 60 years that Jerry. Nah, like Jamaica would have 10 because you have so much youth dead. You don't have so much youth dead, Jerry. You have people that travel. When people cannot move and travel, look at 80. Them stuck to you now. We not going like how them are going, you know. Them is like, I don't know what with them, you know. But for them part over there, it's very dark. You understand?
Yeah.
The Caribbean should never take no independence until them get all away. The poor parents at them time there. Land and money.
No, we can take land We can't take land without England, man. Or just them boy. Or just them boy away of it.
Jerry. Oh, no, man. Not lie. For real, them should never take independence. Because you see the rest of the country, them, the rest of the Caribbean country, them, don't take it. They might live better than we. And we Jamaican go there, got them place there for go look jobs. You know, see, none of them people that come down here for come look no job. You understand what I say?
Yes.
For real, I'm not lying. Jerry, me think say, we call that, me think say. Because Jerry, the whole of it have slaves, them name. You understand?
Yeah.
The whole of it have them name and the place, them don't have name for them. You understand? That means that them family slavery.
Yeah.
You understand? The whole of it should come together. Make it start. Is either them people back in them system or them through money. Give us something. We start with the name them Earth. And say I feel them name this. This is not our name. So them this slave way. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Alexander, the Queen family. I want about people of them name.
Wally.
After them.
Yeah, man. All right. Thanks for the call here.
All right. Thank you. Cool.
All the best. Yeah, we have any more? Yeah? All right. We're going to take some live chat again. Now, come up. Let's go. Brian Bevan Fairweather say, who men say those that wish to lead the new parties are? I mean, who are these people who want to lead? Well, up to now, you have one party been around quite a while. Marcus Garvey People's Political Party. It seemed to me that had been around for at least 10 years. And you have a new one around about 7 years now, all the way just get more established lately. UIC. What call? All right, and then now the next text message, next live chat. Toronto Yard says, seem like that fish prank caller is calling the program under private number. I think we got that one already. The Nata, yeah, we got that. All right, Delroy Henry says, Mr. Small, I appreciate the way that you handle most of your callers. My belief is it's up to you to choose allow a caller or not to. Or to disallow the call. Everyone's entitled to his own opinion. Yeah. Delroy Henry say, continue. In any conversation, we can either agree or disagree. We don't have to be disrespectful to each other. We can always learn a thing or two from each other. Next day, Mr. Small, UK up. That's true. All right. We have a limited amount of time. We have some music to play. I might as well play a couple of the music in between because we don't want to get backed right up into the 2 o'clock hour. All right. Split personality. Tootsie Bird. We find that one yet? All right. We'll line up the one for me and let's take this call. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes. Good afternoon, Mr. Jerry.
Hello.
I have 2 questions I need to ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Jamaica is making $5 billion from tourism.
Jamaica is making $5 billion a year, right? From tourism.
From tourism. I just heard that on the news.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Is there any benefit to the ordinary Jamaican from $5 billion a year from tourism, even to the workers? What do they do with this money?
No, this $5 billion, I suppose, is collected in connection with the Jamaica tourist trade. That does not say it comes into Jamaica. The hotel owners, most of them, they collect their bookings abroad. The airlines collect and keep their money abroad. Even some of the suppliers collect and keep their money abroad. They're not being honest with us. They tell us those things in order that they can gear all things in the country to suit tourism And when they're doing that and we object, like blocking us off of the beach, we might say, okay, block us off of the beach because it's bringing in a lot of money, you know? So they're talking all these things so that we will give up even more. As a psychologist, to let you give up even more. A few hundred workers or 1,000 workers might work in the tourism industry, but they're not getting a hell of a lot of pay.
They're not getting nothing.
I'm hearing you. Hello? Hello? We still have you there? Please call back. I don't know what interrupt that call. Do not interrupt that call. Okay. All right, we have a piece of music we heard suggested. I would really like to hear it myself. Split Personality by Tootsie Bert. Never heard it. We have it here. All right, good afternoon, welcome.
Welcome, Mr. Small.
Go on.
Yeah, that figure, the thing that the lady called about a while ago.
Yes.
You explained it perfectly.
Yeah.
And when you're expert, net it off is about $1.2 billion out of that money coming to Jamaica.
Oh, yes, 1.2.
Yeah, out of the 5 billion where them are brag about. Them only put figure in the air to trick the people them who
yes.
understand.
So that we will give up more.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Small, it's a game they're playing. But the beauty about it is that the remittance money that the diaspora sending to Jamaica to help them family.
Yes.
It's about 5 times what the tourist industry net have come to. So our ancestors are producing more than the tourist dollar.
So the remittance they come to about 6 million.
Billion.
Billion, okay.
Yeah, so them tourist industry, when they advertise them tourist industries, just to trick the people them.
Yes.
And most of the tourist workers don't even have a livable pension.
Yeah, Ed Bartlett is a typical general, you know, with a nice smile.
Ma'am.
Nice smile and old patak. I hear next one of the old patak. Him talk start to aggravate me, you know. The one named Green. What him name Green? Floyd Green.
Floyd Green.
When he came into the politics, him seemed to have a clean persona. But him being corrupted, he has been corrupted, and now I hear him express arrogance about what was the latest thing I hear him express some arrogance about?
I haven't heard him recently.
Yes, expressing some arrogance and I try to rough up people and all them with it.
After he's the head of the NID that they're going to use.
Yeah, yes,
to woodwink a lot of Jamaican people out of the money, the NID that they're coming with.
Yeah, swindle
and breach of privacy according to the High Court judge in the Circuit Court. He said that their NID project that they set up and bring in the last time.
Yeah.
All the clauses of it breach the Constitution and fundamental human rights. And him tear it up and trace in a rubbish pan and tell them to come out of the court with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and they come back now and fashion it a new NID bill. And them and the PNP make up and pass it in the parliament, and it is not tested in court because the PNP not bringing them back to court.
Yes.
Because if they don't get the NID, the stock market going to crash. And the banks are in trouble all over the world, so they want to come thief Jamaican people out of their money. It's coming next year, and Jerry.
Coming when?
Next year, the NID.
Yes.
We make all the experts in the world, telling the world, including the IMF and the United Nations, that next year we're supposed to expect mass demonstration all over the world because
all over the world. All over the world.
Yeah, all over the world, Jerry. Because all politicians and all financial bankers, they prove to be liars and thieves.
So wholeness going around in a bigger bulldozer. Time to come.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Right now, you have an emergency G7 summit meeting in America. Right now as we speak, you see?
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you this, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
one of your responsibility to the Jamaican people, especially to the African people, with the microphone where you have is to prevent them from putting us back into slavery, you know, Mr. Small.
Yeah, because I know that I'm telling you, every now and again, when they find a better way of making money, them change up the format. And laws, new laws go along with it. Them can't fool with it.
Thank you. Thank you. And I believe you in this, Jerry. The same judge who chose the needs bill tell them to by March next year, make sure them start pay the police force them overtime.
Yeah.
So the overtime money the police them are going to suffer now if make the government pay them big overtime next year.
Yeah, look how long them are generally. Look how long them are general security guard. I make them work 60 hour a week like a mule.
And one of them slave camp. Take care, Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, take care.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, yes, sir. All right. Van Hollen, good afternoon, welcome. Afternoon and welcome to the program. Go ahead, please. Come along, are you there? There? Not there? All right. I don't see any live chat here. Ole, let's get back to the... You sure about that music there? Split personality, Toots Hibbert. No. Split personality, put split personality, Toots and the Scatterlights. I don't know if you can find it that way there. But we do have Master Griffiths waiting to perform also. Our next call. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Welcome. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. I would like to make a little contribution here.
Yeah, man. Welcome.
First time caller.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, a gentleman called up earlier.
Yes.
And they made the point that about greed.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we need to kind of look at the origin of where that could come from.
Yes.
I think if you examine people over time, you realize where European mindset is different than the African mindset, because European come out of a mindset of scarcity because of their experience in the Ice Age. All right, because there's a thing called axiology, where for them their concept of time was a different concept than the African.
Oh yeah.
Because of how climate and the Ice Age affected them.
Okay, Ice Age. Okay.
Yeah, meaning we never had to be concerned about the scarcity of food because we were close to the equator and there was always abundance. So when you compare to the European psyche, you know, where he only had like 3 months of warm enough weather where he could plant. So you had to make sure that he would have to have food within a 3-month period, or else the remaining 9 months of winter and the cold down, he would perish. So, he saw time, he was always consumed with time compared to us. That's why you always hear with African people, or just colored people, time, where we kind of feel we have enough time. While with them now, they don't feel they have enough time. So they're more about accumulation because they feel that they have to be in competition with nature because of that axiology where their whole mindset is based on scarcity. So that is why they'll go around, and when they come across indigenous people, they would always try to say, buy own land, when indigenous people didn't really have a concept of land ownership.
Yes, indigenous people hardly have concept about individual land ownership. They regard the land as their tribe or clan or them group or the nation own, you know, mostly.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yes.
So the point that the gentleman was asking was a valid point, but he needs to understand that this concept of greed was not something that was common to the African mindset. It was more something from, say, the European mindset. And you could trace that back to even how you say they would come and try to control and conquer and seize people's land and tell you say them buy Manhattan for $1.
Yes, 20, like buy Manhattan for either $24 or some blanket or something like that.
Yeah, nonsense.
But by the way,
give us beads in exchange. Yeah.
Yes, I was just as in a similar way to how you convey it. I was trying to get him to appreciate that even though we individually and collectively might experience either greed or wanting or wish that other people's things that would be ours. We did not always have that feeling. There was a time when there was no sense of possession. There was, I tried to get it to you that way, but I think him had an axe a grind differently. By the way, I hear this voice here. Is this a voice I hear on IRFM sometime?
No, but you'll be hearing it more.
All right, okay. Yeah, so gradually, I mean, in coming to terms with other people, coming to terms or coming to agreement or common understanding, usually we try to find a point where we agree, a place where we agree, and then see if we can move gradually to a place that we don't yet achieve agreement. But it was so difficult to try to get him to that place that eventually he revealed why he was so stubborn to move. This is because in regard me as having a crew and we having a unmovable position. I think him imagined that, and because him imagined that he wasn't willing to budge and say, let us see if we can go around the other side and see things from the other perspective,
Yeah, it became personal. I think we kind of all realized that. But
yeah. I don't have no antagonistic feeling. Yeah, I don't have no antagonistic feeling towards him. And sometimes we reason quite well, but I think him really feel hurt sometimes when we do not swallow everything in the Bible. He's a Bible man, Me love Bible too, But I just like with any food or in the market, you select things when you go to market. I don't yam up everything in the market. I don't take up cabbage leaf off of the ground and put it in my mouth. So,
Yeah, but once we provide information, I think whatever the hurdles are, we'll be able to surmount them.
Yeah, man.
With time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Thanks again.
But thanks to that. And call again.
Will do.
Yes, sir. We have any more call there? All right, I can't figure out this. I think we're going to get more information about this Toots music. But in the meantime, I could see if we get a piece of Marcia Griffiths. Peaceful woman, don't believe in doing wrong, even though if them even bulldoze her house. Right now, a man rob her. A man say him sell her house and him rob her. And she still give them time to pay back. Let's hear from Marcia Griffiths. Peaceful woman.
I don't believe in doing wrong. I'm a peaceful woman. Tell me why do they always try to put me down? They slander my
wonder why they bother to try when they're all too late. 'Cause I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. Tell me why do they always try to put me down? They slander my name all over the place. What a big disgrace. They should be ashamed again and again all over the place. I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. When I get mad, I really get mad, so I don't like to get mad. It's a crying shame again and again. They make me feel bad. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. I'm a peaceful.
Yes, that's the sound of Martha Griffiths, Peaceful Woman. And somebody sent me a live chat for clarify something, you know. Or something we made here. Flight Green, I said yesterday, it sounded very arrogant. And the caller saying, yes, he must send one cocoa full basket, and people, like, they must wait for Andrew Wellness to give them a house. I think we can take the call, just tell them hello and broach the topic. Give it to me now. We have it? Alright, just tell them to make me say hello there. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go to the next piece of music. Baby, I Like Your Way. Don't we have that one? Alright. We're trying to figure out some of the metals, but it's taking a little time. Maybe by tomorrow we'll straighten out that Toots metal music. In the meantime.
Which one?
Oh Baby, I Love Your Way. Forget what name. Is something Mountain? We have it? Alright, this is it for today. Piece of music. All of the listeners.
Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and they're moving across the page. Suddenly the day turns into night, far away from the city.
the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
Better place look good, my brother.